Yes, sir. Yes, as Montez Ford would say, we ready. Chat, what's going on with y'all, man? Just had a nice little debate over on Influential Sports Channel, hosted by my guy Dave from Wrestling with Things. It was a great debate. Go check out the replay. It should be up any second now, man. Do a quick little stream just to wrap up Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody enjoy their Saturday. Everybody, do what they got to do. But man, when I say we just got finished cooking, we just got finished cooking, man. That was a great debate. That was a great debate. D-Walk, what's going on, gang? Oh man, that was a great debate. Great debate. Why is my background not popping up? I want to see my background. Give me 1 second. I want to see the background. Damn it. Show me the background. Damn, show me the background. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. Chat, what's going on, chat, man? What's going on with y'all today, man? Hope y'all having a good day. Tyler, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Oh, man. Not going to be here too long, man. I'm going to enjoy my night, chill with my lady, watch some TV, watch some television. Just wanted to talk to y'all real quick, man. We just had a great debate on Influential Sports Channel. Check it out, man. It was a good debate, man. We cooked, my team cooked as usual, but y'all know the vibes. DT2, what's going on, man? What's going on with y'all out there in the wrestling world, man? What's going on, man? Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton was an absolute banger last night. Should have been a match at WrestleMania, if you ask me. No funny shit, bro. I'm gonna let some more people get up in the chat. Man. Make sure y'all leave a like, man. Wipe y'all feet off at the door. Jerry, what's going on? What's going on? Tag match is great, man. Nia almost killed it. We can't point out all the bad stuff, man. It was a good match overall, man. Tag match is great. Fraxium should be on Raw, though. Check out my video today, how to fix the main roster. Fraxium should be on Monday Night Raw. They should not be on SmackDown. SmackDown got enough tag teams. Now y'all gonna do Berto dirty? Come on, man. Yo.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
We back at it, man. I told the people to check out the debate. Make sure y'all subscribe to Wrestling with Things, of course. Hold on, let me fix your mic for you real quick. There you go. Yeah, man. SmackDown was cool last night, man. I thought SmackDown was better than Raw, in my opinion.
You think so this week?
Raw has some shit, but I don't want to see Sami Zayn join Seth Rollins in them, bro.
I don't want to see that either. Yeah,
I'm not in the mood, bro.
To me, that would just feel like the bloodline a little bit. He would just be another assistant inside a group. He wouldn't be a prominent player. He would just be another guy helping Seth Rollins. So I wouldn't want that. But I wouldn't mind.
That shouldn't be his role.
Now, I wouldn't mind the Sami Zayn heel turn, but not to align with Seth Rollins. I wouldn't hate it if at some point he gets jealous of Jay's success and tries to go after Jay. But yeah, I don't want
to. Right, because you know why they would do that. The justification would be, oh, I hit CM Punk with the chair and turn on CM Punk because he did Roman dirty. Nigga, you're not with Roman no more, bro. That's the only reason you can justify it. Because what CM Punk do to you? What would be the purpose? And what is Seth Rollins going to get you? You want a World Heavyweight Championship. Seth want the World Heavyweight Championship. Braun Breaker want the World Heavyweight Championship. No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Live. Solo Logan. I got Karrion Kross. I don't care what nobody say. Karrion Kross and LA Knight. Karrion Kross and LA Knight, bro. It's Logan Paul don't need the belt. I'm sorry. He going to lose
Logan's not going to win the Money in the Bank.
Nah.
I mean, he would be a fun option, but nah. I agree with Karrion or LA Knight. Those I feel like you could and make a new star. But it's crazy because he's doing this El Grande Americano shit. Chad Gable would be good with the briefcase too, but I have a feeling they wouldn't do that. But I would like Chad Gable in that mix.
Simply Deep, what's going on? Yeah, chat. I mean, but no, they would do him like they did Otis, bro. They wouldn't let him win that shit, bro. They wouldn't let him actually cash in.
Damn, he ain't no
I,
Otis. He ain't no.
but I'm just no, but I don't want to see them. I don't want to see a fail cash in this year. I honestly, even though I wouldn't like it, I want to see the women fail a cash in for once.
Yeah, they never had one, so it's time
Like, come on.
to have one. It's like some people with it. It's about keeping you on your toes, but the men's they've done it too much recently, if you ask me. But
Shit, hold on, Dave. Your mic. You might have to go. You might have to go raw again. Pause.
how about now?
Like sometime when you talk, it'll start staticking, or move the mic further away from you. Your headset, like move the shit like this way. Now say something.
What's good? You can hear me?
See that shit perfect. That shit perfect. And
It's
now I'm gonna
perfect.
turn your mic up. Yep. And now I'm gonna turn you up, and then you're gonna be 100%.
Okay, word.
Karen Cross not winning no damn Money in the Bank. Why don't he deserve it? Did a majority of the people who win Money in the Bank deserve it, or is that what propelled them to the next level? Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, did they deserve the Money in the Bank? No, that's what got them there. You're like, oh, you know what? This is actually a decent run. Karrion Cross would be the same. If Karrion Cross won the Money in the Bank, it ain't like he gonna cash in on John Cena. He gonna cash in on the World Heavyweight Championship because niggas who win the Money in the Bank are not cashing on WWE Championship. I don't know why they made that a thing, but that's just the thing now. Niggas,
Come on.
you can't cash in on John Cena, bro. The only people that's gonna hold the WWE Championship is gonna be niggas who are upper echelon. Cody, John Cena, Roman Reigns. They're not letting a regular nigga, like let's say Carmelo Hayes won it. You think they're gonna let Carmelo Hayes walk on the WWE Championship? Hell no. Hell no.
Not right now. Not right now.
Man, this nigga's supposed to get ready for the prom. What this nigga doing?
Yeah, what up? Got
What's
that
good?
got that lavender shirt on and shit. I see you.
I still got a few more minutes before I head out. So.
Word. See?
Blood Crow, what's going on, man? Nigga, I'm about to buy a Karrion Cross shirt for SummerSlam.
We were talking about candidates for the briefcase, and a couple guys in the chat hating on Karrion. Karrion's a candidate.
I got it. If it can't be LA Knight, it got to be Karrion Cross.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Carmelo Braun, they're not ready.
You think Chad Gable would be a good option, Ed? I was saying he's a good third option.
He could be, but I don't know. I feel like he got to get away
that
from
nigga not winning, bro.
Only reason I also feel like Chad could probably use an IC title first. He just feels like that type of talent.
Like I said, Carmelo. The only issue if Carmelo Hayes won, bruh. I don't care what none of y'all say, bruh. I could see him unsuccessfully cashing in because the Miz got jealous. Some stupid shit. They wouldn't just let him cash in straight up, bro. It's no way. Braun Breaker, that's why they shouldn't have got rid of King of the Ring for this year, bro.
Nah,
Braun Breaker winning King of the Ring would be perfect.
It would. Carmelo's year, I think, for Money in the Bank will be next year. Maybe he'll have a higher chance. I think this time next year. He's still very new, so.
Exactly. Yeah. When the last time somebody cashed in on the WWE Championship? I genuinely can't remember somebody cashing on WWE Championship in the last like 5 years. Well, Roman Reigns had the belt hostage, but before that, who cashed in on WWE Championship? The Miz? Was that the last one?
I think it might have been The Miz, yeah.
Nah, it might have been Big E. Big E cashed in on Bobby
Lashley. Yeah, good point.
And does that shit count? Say no.
I miss Big E, man. Now you made me think about Big E. I miss Big E.
Who was the opposite champion of Big E, bro? Was Roman the champion at that time?
Yeah, he was partially the champ. Yeah.
And that's why that shit didn't mean shit. Because when the here we go, my Martin Luther King shit, when the black man get the briefcase, now the Universal Championship is the most held prize.
Yeah.
Like, crazy,
come on, man.
Bruh, Big E was the WWE champion, and he was not the main guy. That is nasty, bro. That even when Bobby Lashley was WWE champion, he wasn't the main guy. They made the Universal Championship higher than WWE Championship.
Nah, Bobby elevated that championship. I must say, Bobby had
But he
that
wasn't the
pop.
main guy.
He wasn't
Roman
their
Reigns was
main
still the main guy.
investment. Yeah. But
That's crazy.
I think
bro.
he had that title picture rocking when he was a champion.
Uh-oh. WWE value Samoan. That don't, but it don't got to do with the reason that people gonna bring up, bro. I say this once, I say it again. WWE value Samoans better because Samoans saved the company. It wasn't for the Rock family, bro. They wouldn't have got all that talent. And I'm not talking about Samoan talent, nigga. They had Andre the Giant over there wrestling for them. They had Junkyard Dog. They had all these people. So you can't be mad at that. That's a long-term investment, bro. You can't be mad at that. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. That's like you starting a company. That's like Dave started a company, a podcast, and I invest $20,000. Nigga, I want to be on the show for the best moments, and I want to check. That you can't be mad. What the fuck you what you want them? It ain't their fault. Nigga, Jimmy Uso didn't invest the money. It was the Rock grandmother and grandfather. You can't be mad at that. Hey, it is what it is. Finn ain't winning shit. That nigga can't win a match, or let alone a ladder match.
Yeah, come on, man.
That nigga's cooked.
This ain't 2016. With all due respect, man, he's not winning world titles anymore. Maybe in a continental title.
I can see that. He should have beat Seth for the title when he had it.
Yeah,
I don't see why he didn't beat Seth for the title. You could have recircled to that whole moment.
If he had the demon, I would be okay with that. I think he could use that demon back. I don't know why. Like they went from using it once in a while to just killing it completely. Like
I mean, once he lost the edge, it was over.
Yeah. But I still think it was redeemable. You know, it wasn't past the point of no return. But
he should have said that wasn't the real demon. That nigga had purple paint. That was the real demon. I was just dressing up.
For real, bro.
That wasn't the demon. Now, if the demon beat Dominic Mysterio, cool. But regular
that'd be kind of fly. Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be cool.
Is In the Mix Radio a new face? I don't remember seeing In the Mix. What's good In the Mix?
Yeah, in the mix. Yeah, Black Wrestling been around forever as well, but none of them have invested. And I'm not giving WWE slight for that, because at the end of the day, they look how they book Bianca Belair. Look how if you could book the black women really, really good, there's no reason why it's not one black dude on WWE roster that's like, you know what? He could be WWE champion, or he could at least fight. We got R-Truth. Oh, fuck me. R-Truth could fight John Cena for the belt, but fucking Carmelo Hayes can't fight somebody for. All right, bro. You got it, bro. I don't hear that. So when Obafemi get called up, he better fight for the World Heavyweight Championship in the first 2 months of him being called up. 2 months.
What they should have did with Carmelo Hayes, with him getting picked first, they should have had him beat Cody in that match they had, but Kevin Owens interfered, and that justified him getting the title match. Like when Cody lost because Kevin Owens interfered, nobody would have had a problem with that. Then they could have just straight up had a one-on-one match for the title.
The nigga don't gotta win. I just want to see him get a title match. That's what, because people getting like when LA Knight got his title match, the niggas was like, oh, he should be a main eventer. If Carmelo get a title match, he'd be like, okay, why y'all gonna send him back to the United States Championship division? You know what I'm saying? That just propels you to the next level.
Like Carmelo Hayes was the first pick in the draft, so he should be in the position now to win Money in the Bank, but they didn't put him in that position. So because with him being the first pick, he should be in the position now to where he's a legit Money in the Bank contender. But the way that they done built him, with the way he takes losses, it's not really helping his character right now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pull my shit up real quick. Hopefully nobody fucked with it, so I just made it. Look, let me show y'all, man. My video I dropped today. Make sure I check out my video. I listen, man. I'm not saying I'm the LeBron of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I might be the Jason Tatum, but look how I just fixed the main roster so effortlessly. Like, look at this shit, bro. This is
you shuffled the roster,
bro. This is all you got to do, bro.
I like that you put LA Knight on Raw. That's a good move.
All these fucking ads, jeez. I think I'm watching a WWE show with all these ads on my screen. But look at this shit, bro. All you got to do is move niggas around, bro. It's really not that hard, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, he would be perfect on SmackDown. It's nothing more for him to do.
Go over on SmackDown and get Randy Orton. Go
Well,
beat
whoever,
his ass.
I like Gunther on SmackDown. That's a whole new start for him.
and you can make
Get
you can do
Balor
Gunther.
away from them niggas.
If you do Gunther and Ilya had him on SmackDown, make it a #1 contenders match. Let Gunther win, and he go on to face Cena or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, are
Get Rhea off
the
of Raw,
Wyatt
bro.
Six ever gonna come back on TV? Like, damn.
They waiting for Bo Dallas.
Yo.
Which I don't get that. Like, just because he injured don't mean they don't got to work. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, like you could at least have Dexter Loomis and Eric Rowan in the tag division or something. I think the tag division could use them.
They'll be cool.
Hey man, I dropped the link to the tier list in the chat, so y'all could make your own tier list. Put it in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley needs to get the fuck off of Raw, because if she face Io again and lose, send her to SmackDown, bro. Send her to SmackDown.
Y'all think
Raw got enough niggas.
Y'all think she's gonna lose?
Yeah, I do. I don't see Io losing. I think Io either gonna. I think she's losing to Oscar once Oscar come back.
I think she'll
for the belt.
Yeah.
I got a video about that too.
Yeah, I seen what you posted. So I don't, because they ain't really built up nobody else, and I think Rhea winning the title back would just set the division back because she done ran through everybody.
I have a feeling they're gonna slap the title back on Rhea. But
I feel like that would set the women's division back on Raw.
I agree with you. It would.
Not that Rhea.
Who she gonna fight?
She done went through everybody. That's the problem. Like Rhea, cool, but she should be on SmackDown. Then that's how you. And if you have her and Bianca on SmackDown, you can get that match for the women's championship.
Facts. Tiffany probably dropped the Jade. I can see that.
Then Naomi,
you gotta do something with Jade at this point, bro. There's too much money and time invested at this point for her to only be the tag team champion, bro. You even if you don't like it, you have to, bro. Because I know she got the bag when she signed, bro. She was the biggest free agent at that time. She come on now.
Hell yeah, she got the bag. Yeah,
come on. She got a million. She got a million.
Wouldn't you like it more if her rise to the top takes a little bit longer and we give it to Naomi and then she has to work her way up to get Naomi? I think I might like the story told that way. But
are they gonna let Naomi beat Tiffany though?
I think they could.
They could, but I think they let Jade
in some type of women's match.
I'm getting no multi-person matches, but we could do Jade versus Tiffany and Jade win, then Naomi cash in on Jade, and you continue that story.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be kind of fly too, Ed, because if she cashes in, then it'll be like she ripped the success from her, and it makes it a little more personal between them. So I like that idea actually. Naomi might win the briefcase. Now that you point that out, that'd be a good look.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm finna head out though.
All right, bro. Enjoy your night,
Have a great night. Be safe.
All right. Hey, man, I don't watch TNA. That's Influential Sports, man. Y'all check out Influential Sports. I'm not watching TNA until I hit 10K. So if y'all want me to cover TNA, 10K, I will cover TNA. Because that's a day. I take Thursdays off. So that means I will have to work on Thursday, essentially. So I'm not doing TNA until I get 10K. And then I got to take, I don't know what day I'm going to take off then. Fucking Sunday. Melo lost in the shuffle. Melo not lost in the shuffle, man. They just don't want. It's not that they can't do shit with him. They just don't want to. Man, just give him Trick Williams, bro. I would love to see him and Trick Williams versus Street Profits for the belts. That would be fire. I don't care. Nobody said. I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
That shit would. That's kind of SummerSlam worthy right there. That's a hell of a tag team match.
Hold on. He asked him. See, I like when y'all ask non-wrestling shit. Can a woman or your woman go overboard seducing you?
You talking about a woman in a relationship with you or no?
I was about to say it depends on the circumstance. Only time a woman can go overboard seducing you if she's drunk. I don't like that shit, bro. No. You're so hot. Ooh, bitch, you smell like Jackson? Is that Jack and Coke? Nah, bitch, get the fuck away from me. No.
Nah,
Nah, I don't like.
in
I
a
don't like
relationship, seduce the hell out of me. I think sometimes
word.
girls be shy about that shit. No, show that you like me. Show that you can't keep your hands off me. Seduce me. I think
If you a
sometimes
guy, you
women
gotta initiate.
they're conditioned to think that. Don't get me wrong, men should initiate, but they're conditioned. That don't mean you should never be the one to initiate. So
Yeah, let me tell you why that's the exact point I was about to make, bro. If you the guy, you gotta initiate every time. You be like, damn, am I a horn dog? Like, am I just?
yeah,
And then if
yeah,
she never initiate, do you like me? Do you think I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I can't go for that. You got to initiate. That mean, oh, all right, cool, all right. And here's my thing. Sometimes I hate to bring this up with women. Sometimes the women who don't initiate and they be like, blah blah blah. I'm like, girl, I'm just gonna give you 10, 15 minutes. It's not gonna take that long. I'm not trying to be here all night. You know what I'm saying? Just bro.
Real talk,
These
though.
niggas don't know, man. Especially at college, bro. I used to be like, I'm initiate. Soon as she say no, nope. What? Wait, I wanted you to do it. Why you keep going? That's how niggas catch a charge in college.
Exactly.
College, bro. I used to be shutting that shit down. No, all right. No way. I was just See you. I'll never talk to
Yep.
you again.
If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. You got remember that, folks.
Let me see. Nah, I'm too old for that now, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
We're not doing
real,
it.
real
We
talk.
not nah, nigga. That's how you get registered. You get registered as an ex offender for getting old.
Yeah.
You can't even stop on the side of the road take a piss no more, bro.
Back in the
Nope.
back in the day, it was big. I was big on like vehicles and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, way too old for that.
Nigga, that's how you catch a charge, bro. Niggas really used to do that shit back in the day, bro. In cars and shit. Imagine roll the window down. Hey, bro, come with us to the station.
Yeah, dog.
Come on.
That'd be a bad hit, yo.
Oh man, yeah, man. They protect DIY too much. That's Triple H like them, and I don't got a problem with them, bro. I like them when they feuding though. I don't like them when they attack team. I like when Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso in the feud. I don't them as a tag team is
I
it's all
mean,
right.
they're both very good wrestlers. I'll say that. They rarely have a bad match, but I don't think they put in work like that as a tag team either.
They got the belts hella. They got the belts off of Theory and Waller, bro. That was the perfect time to have the Theory and Waller split when they lost them fucking belts, bro. These niggas have been going back and
Yo,
forth for
they've been
2 years,
teasing that split
bro.
for like 3 years.
Niggas like, yo, let them cook. Nigga, they've been cooking for 2 years. Nah, fuck that. This ain't no long term. This ain't a story that I'm super invested in. I just want to see Austin Theory get away from this nigga. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, for real
Austin Theory
though.
is better than that nigga, bro. I don't care what none of y'all
Austin,
say.
The-
Grayson Waller
Aus-
is cool.
Austin Theory is still the future to me, but they need to get him away
Mm-hmm.
fast, man. Like he is perfect. Hopefully, they're listening to a lot of the internet because he really is perfect for that Braun Breaker Seth Rollins alliance. He's the perfect piece
Yeah.
to add to that.
It's easy booking, bro. The nigga was part of the Monday Night Messiah shit. Why? Oh man, Grayson. The best Grayson Waller is when he does the Grayson Waller effect by himself. That's the best.
Yeah,
That's when I can't stand this
he's
bastard. And I
lit.
was like, you know what?
Yeah,
It works.
and both of them will thrive by themselves. Grayson Waller will be all right.
Somebody office, hey man, do what you do at that point, man. I don't
Yo,
know, bro.
Simply Deep,
You
1985.
talking about a
You,
specific
you
situation, man.
sounded
Just
very
let me,
specific.
bro.
You boning in
I'm about to
someone's
say,
office.
hey man, do what you do, man. Just don't get caught. That's all. Ain't no morals when it
Grayson
comes
is
to
better
the
than you,
hubs.
dude. I know you a troll, but stop trolling.
This nigga Grayson didn't win the NXT championship.
No,
How is he better, bro?
no
That nigga,
singles title on the main roster. Come on.
that nigga wrestles in boxing shorts. Let's not get y'all talk about Angelo Dawkins. Grayson
Yeah, yeah,
Wallace,
hey,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no, bro. That shit is ass, bro. His attire is trash.
His attire doesn't match his look. I'll say that.
Exactly. Drinking from a shoe, that shit is cool for lower mid card. Cool. Austin Theory was Austin Theory was in the main event, bro. Austin Theory was
closing a lot of Raws, yo. He used to put in the work when he got the chance.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he was United States champion when there was no second belt. Roman had both of the belts. Then Seth got the
when
United
Bobby
States
Lashley was in the U.S. title division, Seth was in the U.S. title division at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He was putting in work.
What did it do for Solo, bro? Here we, bro. Him being Cena, bro. That now looking back at it, bro, I don't think they wanted it to do something. I'm not just saying it as a cop out. I genuinely think they just wanted to put a match on WrestleMania because people kept saying he's the next John Cena. John Cena's your favorite wrestler ever. I don't think they really gave a fuck at that point because that's the second reign. The second reign where Austin Theory beat John Cena was the Triple H reign. Triple H ain't know what to do with that shit. He was just doing it. Vince probably like, hey, bro, put him in the match.
If Vince McMahon booked that Cena win, it would have did something for him.
It would have been way different. Them niggas need to talk to me, bro. I had the perfect scenario. What would have got him over? Beat John Cena clean. He beat him, but he did some bullshit. Beat John Cena. John Cena look at him, shake his hand. That's the nod. John Cena didn't get his nigga the nod. He just beat him. He didn't give him a nod. John Cena didn't admit. And then John Cena, if you beat me, it don't mean nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah. He did say that.
What? I'm like, bro, oh my nigga, it don't mean nothing because you said that. Now it doesn't mean nothing. You did what was that supposed to do? Triple H probably like, hey man, fry this nigga, bro. I don't like Austin Theory. Get his bitch ass out of here. You say whatever you want to the bitch ass. Like, what?
Hey yo, there's some Solo slander in the chat, man.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro. Yeah, Solo has done a great job,
Solo,
bro.
Man.
When he was Jacob Fatu, basically, oh man, I can't. Solo need to talk more. He need to be in the forefront. He get his own shit. Man, this nigga ass. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. Come on, bro. Solo was in the same position that Jacob Fatu was in when Jacob Fatu first made the bloodline with Solo Sikoa. But Jacob Fatu do it way better, apparently. Man, y'all niggas crazy, bro. Y'all niggas insane. Y'all insane, bro. Solo manager now. No, not. He just qualified.
He said Solo's a victim.
No, he not. He just qualified for Money in the Bank.
Yo, he said Solo's a manager.
Solo a manager. Y'all crazy,
that's kind
bro,
of man. He wasn't fighting for a while though on SmackDown though. It was a while before it seemed like he was a manager.
How about this? It was Solo helped build up Jacob Fatu. Solo gave Jacob Fatu
in a way,
the opportunity to go for the United States Championship. Solo made Jacob Fatu even a bigger deal than he already was. So what are y'all talking about?
He don't want.
No, he didn't. Jacob Fatu was already good. All right, bro.
He had Jacob Fatu getting that catchphrase over. I love you, Solo. He don't even say that no more. Yo, he need to start saying that again. Yo, that shit was dope. No. I love you, Solo. It's like he stopped doing it right when it was starting to get catchy. Like,
and he never doing that shit again.
The crowd's gonna go crazy when they start beefing and he says, I hate you, Solo. Walk, you heard it here first. He's gonna be like, I hate you, Solo, and the crowd is gonna go wild. But I think they're gonna have a crazy once they start beefing with each other. I bet y'all are gonna change about Solo. I still think he got a lot of upside there, but I'm confused about what role Jeff Cobb will play long term. Like, where does he fit long term? Like, it's gonna be interesting there.
Yeah, because
JC
Mateo. Oh man. Man, that ain't that nigga name. That nigga Jeff Cobbs until further notice.
Then why you calling El Grande Americano El Grande Americano?
I don't call that nigga Chad Gable.
Yeah, that nigga's Chad Gable.
Stop this shit, bro. If that's the case, Nikki ASH wasn't Nikki Cross. If we do that, fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That nigga.
Yo, they should have wrote that gimmick. Am I the only one who liked that gimmick a little bit? The superhero. It wasn't that bad.
It's nasty that's how she got the belt, though. I don't like that.
It is nasty.
Nikki Cross could have got the belt regular, bro. Come on.
I like Nikki Cross as the Nikki Cross gimmick. Like,
And now she's still not that.
Another
Now
another untapped talent in the women's division a little bit. Like
she needed sanity though. That's what it was. I think if
yeah.
sanity would have still been there, I think her. I don't even like her with the YS6. I ain't gonna lie. I think Alexa Bliss was perfect. Alexa Bliss is perfect to
I
me. I'm
think they should
sorry,
have put them both in there to keep it 100, but
but Bray Wyatt is the six, so I understand. Understandable.
yeah.
Understandable. Well, bro, Solo, y'all was kissing Solo ass in NXT when he was a street champ, bro. Y'all
They
niggas
were
are
though, yeah.
insane, bro. This is crazy. The nigga got a little bit bigger, yes. I mean that's Samoan, that's a Samoan gene, bro. All them niggas get big like that. If The Rock wasn't taking what he taking, he might look like that.
Yeah. Yo, who says he's taking anything?
Dave, stop. Hey man, don't make me end this fucking stream, bro. Ain't no nigga that's 50 plus years old looking like that
Yeah,
naturally,
for
bro.
real, dog. This dude looked
Like,
too
come on,
perfect,
man.
man.
That
he
nigga
walk
is
around
50.
he walk around like it's all natural too. Like mad serious, bro. He like 55.
Talking about some my cheat meals is 10 pancakes. Nigga, you're not natural. It's no way in fuck. You're eating 10 pancakes, a box of pizza, and a Whataburger. Stop, bro. Stop
No way.
Nigga, if I go get a chicken wing now, I'll probably gain 2 pounds tomorrow. So, nigga, I know you
Word.
want some bullshit.
Word.
I'm black too, motherfucker. We got the same genetics. Stop it. Alexa Bliss is ass. You, who do you like?
I know, real talk.
Lyra?
I never hear Q talking about what he like.
That nigga like Lyra. That's it. Nigga, she ain't even from the UK, ain't she? Ain't she from Scotland?
Ireland or some bullshit.
One of them motherfuckers. They next to each other. Rock look good for 50. Yeah, pause, nigga. You still got you wildin'. That nigga don't look good at all. I never say that nigga look good. I would look good too if I did
he's taking something.
trend. If I was trend, if I did trend, I would look good too. I like Zar. You like Zar? What? This nigga Jude is crazy, bro. What does Zarya do that you like Zarya? She don't, bro. I heard her talk for the first time in NXT the other day. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know she could talk. Zarya, all right, nigga. But you don't like Jordan Grace, probably though, Jude. They the same person essentially.
I fuck with Jordan Grace.
I like Zarya better.
Really? I think Jordan Grace could be on the main roster and make noise right now. Zarya,
like her. Why you want NXT for? You taking away from motherfuckers who need to develop, bro. In 5 years, I hope all of you guys know. No John Cena, no Roman Reigns, probably no Randy Orton, probably no CM Punk. For the women, probably no Becky, probably no Charlotte.
That's real.
Definitely not no Bailey. So when is Lola Vice gonna come up? When is Jada Parker gonna come up? When is fucking we need more people. We can't keep signing outsiders. Right. We can't keep signing outsiders. We need homegrown talent because they're more loyal to the company. An outsider could come and be like, man, these bitches ain't booked me well. Let me get up out of here. It happens, guys. It happens more often than not. Look at AEW. Them niggas, as soon as niggas go to AEW, like, oh, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. This nigga Tony Khan is crazy. Now look where they at. They gonna still AEW young talent? Probably. I can see that.
Yeah, in 5 years. In 5 years, MJF might be with WWE. Shit like that.
I can see it. I'm surprised he already not.
Jericho might be back with, even though he ain't the youngest guy.
Nah, it's time to retire, bro. It's time to retire.
It is time.
That Ric Flair shit.
Jericho's the definition of ride it till the wheel fall off, like Ric Flair. Like you gotta have to force them to retire.
Start a podcast, bro. I think he already got one. Right off in the sunset. Or Jericho could be a producer, a mass producer.
I feel like Jericho's the type of guy he could do so many things. A producer, he could be a good commentator. I think he could translate well.
Mm-hmm. A valet, he'll be a good manager.
Great manager
for sure. I don't know about MJF as the face of WWE. No, Braun Breaker. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We got too many. We got too many of them archetype type niggas in WWE, bro. We got the Miz. We got Grayson Waller. We got Ethan Page. It's too many.
It is
Them
that
niggas.
archetype though.
Nah. It's
the
too many of
white
them,
the
bro.
white guy that is always bitter and yelling and hating on people.
Mm-hmm. Nah, we cool, baby. Let Ethan Page cook on the main roster first, man.
Braun Breaker is not
I
overrated, guys. Come on, man. Like, there's a lot of people that are overrated, but he ain't one of them, man. Like, I think he is the real deal when we're talking about younger talents. By the time we're done with this Paul Heyman Seth Rollins alliance, we're gonna have a certified main eventer.
I won't say overrated, but he definitely not. I don't know, man. I think I'll take Austin Theory over him.
Really? I mean,
Yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory is little bit better of a talker. I'll say that. But Braun Breaker,
I
man,
would.
he's crazy good in the ring. And that just that intensity that he brings and the presence, it's pretty big. Now, I hate his theme song. Like, I think the theme song don't match what they're going for. But that's just a small
That barking shit. They got. I don't like
I
that
fuck
shit,
with
bro.
the barking shit, but
I don't like that shit, bro.
he doesn't sound.
Because that
His
no matter
NXT
what,
theme song was better.
yeah, hell,
Yeah,
yeah. NXT. His character was better too. In NXT. He's come
yeah,
out. He's to have being in backstage with the leather jacket, then come out with the colorful singlet. Now he just wear the regular singlet. Niggas barking like a dog and shit. It's like the nigga wasn't wrestling for hella long when he was the Intercontinental Champion. Like they be doing too much, bro.
yeah.
Ricochet, fucking Ant. Hate summertime, bro.
For real, man, bugs and shit.
Wait, did Ricochet got the contract? Wait, what? I know what you're talking about. That yeah, AEW should do their own shit. I wouldn't do the contract thing. That's just like the Money in the Bank. I would do something different. I would do something different if I was them. Jew, you love Goldberg, bro. Listen to me. Goldberg is cool. He a legend. I'll give him respect. That nigga is finished, bro. If he come back and beat Gunther, Gunther's done. I don't care nobody say.
Yeah,
Gunther need to beat him, bro. I'm telling you,
yeah. He
Gunther
said
needs to
got
beat
this
him,
done.
bro. That nigga let Goldberg beat the Fiend. You let Goldberg beat the Fiend, but Seth Rollins had to pile this nigga under some chairs and had to be a no contest in the Hell in a Cell. But Goldberg could beat the Fiend. All right, y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't a good booking move, but I'm all for it if Gunther retires Goldberg. I think that would be a
Hell yeah.
good little
Because if Goldberg
moment.
beat him, what he gonna do? Goldberg ain't
Yeah,
gonna go after the championship or nothing. Is it Goldberg beat him for no reason?
yeah. We don't need that.
Nah, nigga, that's a different type of loss, bro. That's a loss to a nigga who is not active. A nigga coming. That's the loss to somebody who come back for literally one paycheck, bro. There's gonna be no story. There's gonna be no build up. And then if you come back for a rematch, that's one more paycheck. No, we don't need the best out of three with Gunther and Goldberg, bro.
No,
Send Gunther to
you don't need that.
SmackDown. Send Gunther to SmackDown, bro. Goldberg, that's hilarious. It ain't about him being old. It's just about Goldberg ain't like The Rock. If the Rock and Roman was still to happen, I would still be invested in that. Me personally, I'm not invested in Goldberg versus nobody. The Brock
Damn,
Lesnar shit
I
already
wouldn't go that
happened, bro.
far. But me
The Brock
personally,
Lesnar thing already happened,
I,
bro.
I,
That's the only
I,
match
I,
people care
I,
about.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be like the best match in the world, but I think him and Gunther could tell a fun story with two big guys. Could do something fun, but it'll be quick and easy.
Hold on, let me turn this light on real quick. Y'all ask Dave some questions.
What y'all got, yo? What's on your mind, chat? Yeah, with Goldberg, it's gonna be a couple of big power moves. It's not gonna be a technical masterpiece. Now, what obviously it's too late to do now, but I would have thought if they're really serious about involving Goldberg with Gunther, I would have thought it would have made sense for Goldberg to screw over Gunther at WrestleMania, and that's the reason why Jey Uso wins. And then we could roll into the Gunther versus Goldberg better that way. I think they could have made it like 2004 when Eddie Guerrero got help to beat Brock Lesnar from Goldberg. It could have been similar with Jay. Now I know some people might think that Jay wouldn't have won clean, so it would have been lesser. I don't think so. But I think Goldberg could have got involved in Jay versus Gunther, and I think that would have been the better rollout. Hey, Ed's in the chat.
Yeah, man, that Gunther and Pat McAfee shit was some bullshit. I'm sorry, bro. That was a waste of a match.
It was a waste.
It then showed the nigga respect, but you ain't show respect to Jey Uso beating your ass. That is fucking crazy, bro. But Jey Uso still ain't shit, but you just went 15 minutes with a fucking commentator, but Jey Uso still ain't shit. All right, bro. You got it. That don't make sense at all, bro. Come on now. They probably don't got nothing planned for him, which is fine, bro. Everybody don't got it. Just because you was just the main event, don't mean you got to be that all the time, bro. Gunther, I mean, send him to SmackDown. Him and LA Knight would be a good feud, in my opinion. I think that'd be nice.
Hell yeah.
Number one contender.
That'll be fire. And it's never happened before. That'll be fire.
Shit, I would like to see Gunther versus John Cena, even though they heel versus heel. That just John Cena, bro. He's a heel he's not a heel that's like I'm chilling with all the heels and shit. He's a heel that I'll come, I show up, and I'll leave. Yeah. Gunther should be like, man, you a bitch. I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, yeah. It could work actually, yeah. Because think about it. Gunther's whole thing is I want to prove that the mat is sacred, the sport is sacred. He could feel insulted that Cena's saying, I'm going to ruin wrestling. Like, it could work even as heel versus heel.
Oh, boy, Jude. Come on now.
He be hating on Jade, bro.
She not the only one who promos sound rehearsed, Jude. Don't do that.
She ain't the best on the mic, but I haven't I haven't cringed at anything she said. She hasn't been that bad either. Like
her promo with Rhea and Raquel interrupted her when she did a little interview in the empty stage. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
Jade Cargill is the next one, y'all. Sorry, this is how business goes.
It's because y'all want her to be. Some of y'all want just because she got muscles, y'all want her to be growling and roar. No, let her be a woman. Let her talk like herself. A lot of y'all want her to talk like a certain way. That's probably what.
Get away to Hollywood. She could have went to Hollywood straight from AEW. She ain't need to do that for WWE. She didn't need to do that from WWE. And Hollywood and do what? She can't act.
She could play Storm in X-Men.
They're not going for that.
She'd be a great Storm. If they needed a Storm to plug in there, I could see it, man.
If they needed a Storm not to talk and say no lines. Nigga, Marvel is gonna go for the real.
By the time she's done with her wrestling a little bit and sharpens the acting, takes some classes, they need a Storm. She could fit that mold.
Nah, she gonna be a big mom. She gonna be in a James Bond movie as the female bodyguard, picking niggas up and slamming them or some shit like Ronda Rousey. Nigga, they want a Storm that could do an African accent. Marvel gonna have the real Storm, who's supposed to be from Africa, not Holly Berry, whatever the fuck she was doing. They gonna cast the real.
I don't know. These days they're putting out white. They're putting out Captain Americas that are black. They're putting out white Little Mermaids, black Little Mermaids. They don't go by the original things. So I could see her fit in the mold.
I'm about to say, nigga, they might make Storm Dominican or some shit. You right.
On a different note, now that we're on that topic, doesn't that bother you? That bothers me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Captain America being black, like he's not black in the comic book, so I don't want to see him black in the movie. It's like, would you make Wolverine black? It's like I
Oh
get
no.
representation, but it don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the characters be who they are. That's just me.
So the nigga did become Captain America in the comics, but you could have left him Falcon low key. I ain't gonna lie. But who want to watch a Falcon movie? I get it. I get it. I kind of get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But just don't kill it because the nigga about to come back anyway. Like Marvel be doing stupid shit. Bro. I don't like that race swapping shit. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Just leave the nigga how the nigga's supposed to be. That's my opinion, bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't care how good of an actor it is. I want somebody that looks like the comic book. Like
That's
nigga,
where
my
I'm
favorite.
at. Yeah.
I love X-Men. If they made Cyclops black, that's my favorite character. I'm not watching that shit.
Right.
I can't get into it, bro.
You're supposed to parallel the original comic and look like the part. Like, what do we like? It's a slippery slope if we're gonna just make every. What are we gonna just make? What are we gonna make? I don't know. We're gonna make Iron Man Hawaiian. We're gonna make Wolverine
Mm-hmm.
African. It's a slippery slope.
Like the Little Mermaid shit, I don't really care because I like she could sing okay, but it's kind of like
It looked dumb, dog. You got this black ass Little Mermaid playing a white girl.
And then Snow White was fucking Latina. I'm like, bro, her name is Snow White because her skin is white as snow. I'm like, yo, y'all. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. If Princess and the Frog is white, I'm not watching that shit. She's from New Orleans, so family, the Bayou and shit. I'm not watching that shit. I ain't gonna cap with you. Representation, fuck representation. Make Static Shock.
Yeah. Now you
Niggas
cook.
already black.
Now you're cooking, bro. Why
What?
not? Why not just spotlight the comic characters that are already black? Like,
It's Asian superheroes. We got Shang-Chi. What the fuck, man? I don't need fucking man. Y'all niggas killing
I
me.
love Static Shock. Oh man.
Now hold on, nigga. I read the comics. They don't race swap, nigga. They progress to other people. They don't race the comics aren't race swapping. They're passing the mantle to certain niggas in the comics. Okay. We talking about actual race swapping. Like niggas is straight up, hmm, Green Lantern, we're gonna make him black, but that's not the Green Lantern from Justice League. It's the fucking regular Green Lantern. Like shit like that. I'm talking about. That is crazy, nigga. Just make John, what the fuck that nigga name? Make him the Green Lantern. If you're gonna do that, don't do that, bro. Nigga, they was about to make a black Superman. I know there's a black Superman in the comics, but no, they were gonna make that the regular nigga. No, bro. No, I'm not going like James Bond. James Bond's not black. James, no. 007, no. Idris Elba, fuck no. Absolutely no. He could be somebody else. Blood Syndicate, what the hell is that? I don't know about that, bro. You got me on that one, nigga. I ain't that well. If everyone equal, that don't got shit to do with equality, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, nigga, let me give y'all niggas a history lesson, bro. Equality and fairness is two different things. Equality is a company having the right to make a black character. Equality isn't, oh, I'm black and I'm a good actor, I should be Superman. No, that's not what equality is, motherfucker. No. Equality is, oh, I'm black, make a black version of Superman. That's what equality is, nigga. I don't want to hear that bullshit. No. Exactly. Black Lightning. The fuck are we talking about? We got hella black superheroes, bro. No.
MVP claimed the bloodline stole his idea when.
I mean, no. No, it's not that. No, he just bitter. They didn't steal his idea.
Nah, MVP's my man. MVP's my man, but he be bitter, dog.
Yeah, they didn't steal his idea. They just took over your shit. They didn't steal your idea. They just got you the fuck up out of there, bro. The Hurt Business and the Bloodline was not
totally different. Yeah.
The Bloodline had to fucking wear suits. I mean, the Hurt Syndicate business, whatever, they had to wear suits and shit. I've talked about this before. The black men, if they in the stable, they can't dress like the Usos with sweats and Air Forces. Them niggas gotta wear suits and shit. The bloodline, them niggas come out with track pants and Air Force. Roman Reigns got on Jordans and shit. Black niggas can't do that. So they ain't stealing the idea. They just stole some shit that the black motherfuckers should have been able to do. Why couldn't Bobby Lashley wear some fucking track pants and a tank top? He had to wear a suit.
I like that the Hurt Business wears suits. Bunch of fly businessmen that whip your ass. I like the concept.
But you know why though? It's because that's how we condition as black men. Like we gotta hold these niggas up to a higher standard because they got look just like the shit with glasses. When a black man go to court, he in trouble. He got to wear glasses and shit so he could be nice and all that bullshit.
Nah, I feel you.
These motherfuckers could wear whatever they want to wear. Just like this, that's why the Street Profits wasn't shit for a long time. Black motherfuckers that dance and got solo cups. Yeah, we got the Uso Penitentiary. Get these niggas up out of here. Get these niggas the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We gonna make a white nigga a rapper that make a platinum selling album. R2 rap too? Man, fuck him. He ain't
yeah, for real.
Come on now. Man, this shit deeper than that, man. See, Jude in the UK, I think things a little bit more equal. Y'all not that racist out there in the UK, man.
Yeah, right. I don't know, but
nah. Black people be getting busy in the UK. They be stabbing niggas and shit, man. I don't know. The man them and shit. Hurting to get fired though. AEW, bro. AEW got some shit, bro.
That's my favorite thing going in AEW. That and Hangman Adam Page. But I like that AEW's just taking the gloves off and letting the Hurt Syndicate be themselves. Like they're presenting Shelton Benjamin. I like that Shelton's getting his flowers. They're presenting him kind of like an equal to Bobby Lashley. I like what they're doing there.
Only reason why people AEW, if they had a similar, I think it's presentation that people don't like AEW because when you so used to WWE presentation, even sometimes I watch AEW, I'm like, bro, this shit look. I'm like, this camera work is terrible.
Their presentation could feel like it's like it's not bad. It's their presentation. One thing about WWE, even when it's bad, the presentation is larger than life. It's turned up. AEW doesn't feel turned up with their production as much as it could, and I know they got the money. Like turn it up, and I'm sorry that I could probably name like 3 wrestlers who I like their theme song. They need to invest in way better theme songs. Like I know Def Rebel sucks, but we still got a handful of good theme songs. But AEW has
disagree.
You don't think so? AEW has some generic ass theme songs, man.
I think AEW theme songs is better.
What? None of them are memorable.
They let them niggas make their own shit. They let them niggas.
I like that.
AEW have licensed songs. WWE only use Def Rebel. Like
I feel you on that.
Her Syndicate, they made that shit. MVP made that shit with Westside.
That shit's fire.
Kyle Fletcher's shit is a rock song.
Swerve song is metal. Fire.
Swerve shit
song is fire.
Like some of them, like AEW, Tony Khan just get them a lot of freedom. Some themes is ass because they chose them themes. Like they don't got a nigga who making all the themes over there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like, okay, what you want some over, Joe? You want I should ask, but okay, Tony Khan, he need to be more. Nah, I don't like that. That shit, it don't sound appealing to my ears. I'm the boss. Give rid of that bullshit. But he don't do that.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Damn, that is a good question, Ed. You put me on the spot.
You better say the right thing, man.
Honestly, it's between Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa. Probably.
Oh my goodness.
I'll probably lean. I might lean Statlander.
This nigga's crazy. How you not gonna mention the best women wrestler in the world?
Because I ain't gonna front. I don't like what she's doing over there too much. I don't like it. I don't love
Come
it.
On, Dave. Come on, Dave. Mercedes Moné is the GOAT. She elevated the TBS
Sasha
championship.
Banks
Niggas be
is
like,
one of the goats, not
come
Monet.
on, man. Come on, man.
She needs to
I would
swallow.
even accept the Tony Storm, man. Come on.
Tony Storm's cool. I respect what she's doing, but I wouldn't say she's my favorite.
CEO, man. Come on, man. CEO, man. Come
Another.
on.
Yo, her theme song sounds like Def Rebel could have made it though.
Yeah, that's fact. That's facts. That shit generic as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But it fit the character though.
It do.
Willow, I like
okay.
Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale's
Okay.
nice, but she could do more. Harley Cameron, yeah, that theme is straight. No, Julia Hart got the best theme. You tripping? Julia Hart got the best theme. That shit is fire. The House of Black was dope, bro. I kind of wish Alistair Black didn't leave, but I understand why. You away from your wife. You ain't get the main belt. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Go get this WWE bag and be with my sexy ass wife. I understand. I get it.
It's like
I wouldn't want to be away from her
it's
neither.
like the episode he came back, she got the U.S. title. Coincidence or
Get the fuck, man, don't start that bullshit.
yeah,
You don't start that bullshit.
they were like, he was like, yo, give my wife the belt. I'll come back.
See, and that's what Ray Ripley
that
tweeted
prom.
about. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all never get women credit. Y'all always get credit to the man. Ray Ripley was right about y'all niggas, man. I'm on to you, man. I'm the only advocate for women's wrestling in this business, man.
Nah, I'm an advocate for women's wrestling. I like the women, not all of them, but the ones that are good. It's just,
the women got more
they
character.
gotta understand. They gotta understand now that you got more opportunities, you're gonna be critiqued like the men too. We critique the shit out of the men. So women have a bad habit of wanting the opportunities men get, but they don't want to be critiqued and have thick skin that men have to have.
I like that.
You gotta have thick skin in this business. Like that don't mean people should be disrespecting you and crossing the line, but shit, you gotta have thick skin. If someone says your promos need to get better, they gotta get better. If you gotta wrestle better, you gotta wrestle better. But
on the opposite side of that, though, that's a tough. So I'm gonna say that's why we need to ignore what they say about shit like that and just still treat them like women at the end of the day. That's what they don't get.
I agree.
And that's what people don't get.
I agree.
People don't. I'm like, listen, life not fair, bro. Men and women are different, but y'all gonna get the opportunity, and once y'all get it, run with that shit. Don't complain, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna treat you like a woman. If you want me to treat you like a man, I'm gonna criticize shit out you and say you fucking ass in the ring, you ain't shit, blah blah blah. I'm being nice. I'm gonna treat you like a woman and say,
yeah,
you know what?
bro,
that match was all right. You could have did it better.
Yeah.
I think you got more potential. A man, a Tyler Bate. That match was ass, bro. I'm gonna send you the catering, bro. Do better. But he like, well, you ain't just say that to Ivy now. Ivy now is a woman, motherfucker. I'm not gonna say that to Ivy now. I'm gonna say it to her nice, because women can't take constructive criticism like that sometimes. Some women, Charlotte Flair, I think she can take. I think niggas in the back told, hey, Charlotte, get your shit together, or we're gonna trip that fucking belt. Like, some women got it like that, but others don't. That's fine.
That's a fact. DT2 and HM, you think women are disrespected no matter what? Why do you think that?
That's not true.
Is that a woman? Are you a woman?
I disagree with that, because
I disagree too.
It's give and take.
Yo, you watch our stream, we give a lot of women flowers. We criticize, but we give a lot of women flowers.
It's give and take, bro. When you say women get disrespected for blah blah blah, but women have, I would say, not more opportunity, easier opportunity to get certain things. Like, if you're in a STEM field and you're a woman, you're gonna get the bag because there are a lot of women in the STEM field. Whereas men, it's hella men in you gotta be hella competitive. So you can't really say that. You could say the motherfuckers is jealous because the women got it and they had to work harder, but that's like wrestling, bro. You can't get jealous because Bianca got hella titles and you a man, you think you all better than her, and you ain't got titles. You're competing against the men. You're not competing against the women. Bianca is the highest echelon of the women. You as a man, nigga, you're Apollo Crews. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't be mad at shit like that though. The internet, yes, the internet, sure, but no, not the whole internet, bro. It don't be incels and shit, bro. Don't be regular niggas.
Real
Regular niggas,
talk.
regular niggas like us don't. I don't care. Only thing I
Yeah.
don't like though, I don't like the OnlyFans girl. I don't like shit like that. That shit pisses me off. They make too much money to do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, we get on there and show some meat. We not getting no money, bro. We get a charge.
I
That's all I'm
disagree that
saying.
I disagree that
What?
all men aren't sexist.
That is crazy, nigga. That is the craziest take I ever seen in my life, bro.
Nah, he's
Oh
wild.
man, a sexist is crazy. No. Wait a minute.
He linked us with racist white people, bro. No way.
Let's dissect this. Let's dissect this. All white people are not racist, by the way. All men are sexist. That's not true. So what do you say about niggas who sips? They sexist too? I'm confused.
It's a good question.
If all men are sexist, then why do some men put some of their women on such a pedestal that they do whatever that they say? If they sexist, why are men? How are men sexist? If Triple H give Rhea Ripley the opportunity to keep eating, how does that make her? How? I don't know about that. Bro. I don't know. Nah, that's a hot take. Say some white people are good.
It's just that these days a lot of what we call sexist is not sexist at all. It's just correcting women and holding them accountable. Yo, we're going down a rabbit hole, but I think a lot of what's called sexist is not sexist these days. It is called that to not hurt no one's feelings.
Perfect example, right? The best WNBA player cannot fucking beat the worst NBA player. That's not sexist.
That's not sexist.
The nigga is 200 pounds of muscle. And just because he's ass compared to the men, nigga, a college basketball team of men could beat a WNBA team. It's not because it's sexist, because those are men. We got testosterone. Some women lift more weights than me and Dave? Yes. Yeah. They've been training for hella long. But if me and Dave actually locked in and was really putting in like hella work and us and the women ain't take no drugs, we'll be able to lift more than them, bro.
Hell yeah.
Eventually. Women always get more negativity. Yes, because like I just said, the incel niggas, they don't get negativity from real niggas.
Yeah, that's true.
And negative, and it go both ways. Some women put themselves, the women that's in the videos twerking and letting people swipe credit cards on their butt cheeks and stuff. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. They put themselves in that position. So I can't. Sometimes, bro, we gotta hold. Y'all do this. Y'all do the opposite. If y'all say all men are sexist, y'all do the opposite, where y'all give them too much leeway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
Like it's no media. We hold, and this is why I said, "Oh damn, I'm at my Patreon got deleted." I say, hold. We talk to women, talk to them like they're people, and then see what the result is. That's how you know if you talk to a real woman or not. I give women credit all the time. I say that the women who know what it's like to be a man the most are single mothers, because a man got to go out, take care of his business.
That's a fact.
Take care of his family, do all this. That's what single mothers do.
It don't matter if you sick, hurt. You gotta go out and get it, and you gotta push through and grind.
Mm-hmm. And that's why niggas talk shit about single mothers online. I would never do nothing like that, because single mothers live. How about this? Even with dating, single mothers have the same struggle as men. Nobody wants to date single mothers for whatever reason. Just like men got to struggle to find a fucking date. Men, you go on Tinder, them matches be fake. I hope y'all know that if y'all on Tinder. A lot of them matches be fake, bro. Don't be real.
I've had so much ups and downs with Tinder, man. Like, you don't understand. Before I got blessed with the woman I've been with, so much crazy dates, so much ghosting, so much flaky shit. Yo, online dating's bullshit, dog. I feel bad for y'all that gotta still do it. That shit is bullshit.
Y'all niggas, they don't know, Dave. They don't know, man. That online dating shit is trash. But I will say the best way to go about online dating is to use Instagram. Don't even use Bumble or Tinder. You're better off doing Instagram. At least you'll know yes or no. Tinder, she'll match you and talk to you, and then you'll never hear from them ever again.
That's true. It's true. I really think people really should. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say, obviously I've met my partner from online dating. I wouldn't be anti online dating, but I really think people underrate meeting organically and this meeting in
That's
social
facts.
settings. Yeah.
But they can't. That's the problem. See, we living in a paradox, bro.
Nobody likes to talk in person. Like people look at you weird for talking and starting conversation. That's a big part of it.
Because then you a guy, you walk up to girls. Why don't men approach me? The men walk.
Exactly.
God, she's so creepy. Why is he walking up to me for? It's like, well, damn. What am I supposed to do?
How am I
I mean,
supposed to get to know you a little bit? Like,
women don't even get their numbers no more, bro. They give out their Instagram.
yeah, just
What
to
the?
not.
I'm happy I wasn't part of that era, bro. Instagram, Snapchat. I'm like, can I have your number? See, you have my Instagram. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I'll be sick right now, bro. I'm not taking no girl Instagram. That's like, so I'm on Instagram. You gonna ignore me, and you're gonna put me on Instagram so you can see my pictures and see if I got money, see if I got status, and then you'll give me the number. No, I'm not doing that, bro. No. Either you like me now or you just never gonna like me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what y'all do too. Y'all like convincing women to like y'all. I'm like, y'all, I've never, every girl that I've been with has let me know, like, oh, I fuck with you. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I never say, come on, just give me a chance. Let's go on a date. Y'all, man, I don't know. I don't know. This shit went left, but
It did.
y'all niggas easy.
It turned into wrestling with dating a little bit.
Hey man, they gotta know this information.
Yeah.
Niggas be creepy, and that's the problem. You gotta take chances, bro. You gotta take chances. Women be creepy too.
Yeah,
Women
bro.
be creepy too. Well, I know women be creepy too. Yeah, give her your number, take her on a date. Then you're like, you know what? I wasn't really fucking with it. You ain't fucking with me. I'm gonna show up to your room and shit. Be like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Nah, I don't really like you like that. No, you why don't you like me for? Cause I don't. Like, but then if you don't like them, it's a problem. Like, come on, man.
Devon Deadly, I agree. You just gotta have some heart, man. And some women have heart, but they think the world should coddle them, and so they can't take the criticism. Back to Rhea Ripley on that. That's how we got here.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, how do you start talking about this shit?
Rhea Ripley having a little bit of thin skin, man.
And at the end of the day, bro, that shit. She tweeted that, and she probably felt that. But at the end of the day, bro, everything on social media is calculated as well. That shit was still for engagement as well. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah, real talk.
She knew she was gonna get some niggas sympathy.
Yeah,
come on, bro. Like,
yo, everything's for attention, yo.
We do this shit, bro. That shit is for sympathy. That's why I don't get on Twitter. It's a waste of time. Threads is the shit, bro. Threads is actual positivity.
I used to be on Twitter heavy.
Nah, too much corn on there. I'm like, bro, like I'm not trying to look at this bullshit, bro. I'm trying to stick with the wrestling. And how about you know what? Let's talk about this shit. You know, I don't like nigga. It's Instagram pages that are solely dedicated to getting women's asses and stuff in wrestling. I'm like, nigga, how do y'all shit not get banned? All they do is post, oh, Rhea Ripley bent over like this. She did. I'm like, bro. But that shit get engagement though. So y'all can't say y'all don't be following that shit. That's not y'all explore pages. I had to say, I do not recommend. Bro, like y'all niggas have an Instagram page. Slow down the match so they could get a clip on their phone of a woman bending over. Y'all don't think that's kind of weird, bro? I think that's kind of weird. Your whole Instagram page, and then they say I'm a women's wrestling fan. No, you're not. All you doing is posting their ass.
Yeah,
how are you a women's wrestling fan?
That's lame right there.
No, Jude, you missing the point. You missing the point.
Yeah,
it does matter. It does matter. It's okay. She expressed her point, and here's the thing, bro. I was talking to Dave about this, bro. Sometimes I'm gonna say sometimes because I don't want y'all to say I'm a sexist. When you're talking to women, right? When they're expressing their opinion to you, they don't express it for a solution. They
Yeah, yeah.
express it because they want to get their shit
We
off.
were just talking
Rhea
about it.
Ripley, bruh, Rhea Ripley want to get her shit off. She don't want y'all to
Yeah,
give her a solution. Her tweeting that there's no solution to that.
yeah.
Her tweeting that is not
She
gonna make
she
a
just
million
knew
people change.
she just knew that all of her fans would run and be like, "Don't worry about those creeps. Fuck them." And she knew validation would come from it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about getting a solution or fixing it.
Look, how about this? Because how about this? When Cora Jade tweeted that she was getting body shamed and shit, ain't none of y'all say shit about that. Ain't none of y'all come to her rescue and say, "Damn, that's fucked up, Cora Jade." Y'all said, "Man, she's not in the company no more anyway. Fuck her. Who gives a
Mhm.
fuck?" Body shame? How you getting body shamed with big titties? See, that's how I got you, bro. It depends on who say it and why they're saying it. When Cora Jade said that shit, people was shitting on Cora Jade. People was shitting on Cora Jade when she talked about how WWE body shamed her. But Rhea really say this. Damn, Rhea got a point. I ain't hear none of y'all motherfuckers in the chat say Cora Jade got a point about nothing. So I don't want to. And how about this? Take it even a step further. They be doing the shit to each other. What was do they not make fun of each other? Talking about some you girl, you got implants too. They just can't see it. Who the fuck said that to Jordan Grace? Oh my goodness. Who said that shit to Jordan Grace, bro? I was like, yo, that is fucking crazy, bro. They just can't see your implants. Like, come on, man. I just want to say either we're gonna be fair to everybody as people, or what we're gonna do is we're gonna treat women like women. We're the men. You call them misogynists, call it sexist. As a man, I got a kid and I got a girl. My job to me is to look out for them and protect them. If no nigga is coming to my girl and arguing with her, I don't care if I got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, shut the fuck up, talk to me. I don't care if it's her problem. That's just how it is. So Buddy Matthews, punk ass, should have tweeted, yeah, you heard what she said. What the fuck y'all gonna do about it? That's what he should have did, right or wrong?
Right?
Right or wrong? So hey, that's how it is. Because if it was opposite, if Buddy Matthews tweeted, man, I just hate that people keep looking at me for my abs and my muscles and shit. And then if Riverby stepped up, y'all be like, man, this nigga Buddy Matthews a bitch. Man, you need your woman to step in for you. That's what y'all would say, right? Right or wrong? Exactly. And y'all would do the same thing if y'all had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. Y'all do the same thing. And if your wife come in and rescue, be like, babe, please shut the fuck up and stop talking for me. I'm a man. Do not. You're making me look like a bitch. Please shut the fuck up. That's not how we handle things. That's just how it is, man. It's life. It's not fair. But if it was fair, I don't think women were like that. Because fair women, if women knew what men go through on a daily basis,
Exactly. You
women would lose their
cooking?
fucking mind,
They don't
bro.
want they don't want
I,
fairness, bro.
Nah, they don't want these problems. Men get bullied at work too. You don't think it's men in the backstage that's getting exploited for their hey, bro, put some more oil on you, bro. I don't your shit not really oily. Put some water in your hair and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Titus O'Neil, get in the ring and shake your ass for no fucking reason. Is that not the same thing? You don't think he like people? Hold on, my dog Rage calling me. Keep going, Dave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, he's cooking. Yo, Couch was cooking, bro. The point of the fact of the matter is, if women really understood the difficulties of being a man, and we all got our own difficulties, there would be no cry for fairness, man. Especially in the wrestling industry, man. It's like, think about it. Like, really, really, just think about it. Like, there's so much that men are just we're supposed to automatically know or automatically have our shit in order, man. Like, there's certain standards that they wouldn't even want to deal with, man. And we see it now, even though we hear a lot of that equality stuff. Like, let's put it in the wrestling context. Do they really want to be the main event every night and really be the last thing people got to see and judge on the screen? I mean, yeah, you want the glory of saying I main evented, but do you really want to be held under that microscope every week like the male main eventers? Probably not. So it's just, I agree. At the end of the day, we should treat them like women. Don't treat them like what they say they want to be treated.
Um. hmm. Okay. Okay, y'all say the women get more hate. Ricky, what's going on, gang? Y'all
What
okay?
up,
Y'all say
Rick?
women get more hate, and y'all talking about men understanding the difficulties of women. Here's the issue, right? The internet will promote the most popular opinion versus the rational opinion versus the other side of the opinion. Y'all are looking at shit because the only thing that y'all algorithm exposes you to is the motherfuckers who go all the way this way. Women ain't shit. All women are whores. Blah blah blah. That's not everybody, bro. That's just what you're exposed to because negativity gets the most clicks and engagement. There are men on the other side who actually fight for women's rights. Think about this. A majority of the videos I upload more recently than ever are women's wrestling. Why? Because I'm trying to help elevate women's wrestling to another level to the point where that shit is so mainstream. Because when I saw that it was either the 2019, 2020 Women's Royal Rumble, I was like, holy shit, this shit is amazing. Why is niggas not paying attention to this? So I was like, you know what? I'll make it my business to I got a whole playlist on my channel just for women's wrestling topics, period. Y'all gotta understand where there are other content creators on YouTube that y'all watching, y'all follow that just shit on women's wrestling, bro. Case in point, on my channel, motherfuckers came on my channel and said women's wrestling is ass, women's wrestling shouldn't exist, blah blah blah. There are creators who make that they get more engagement because it's negative. Because at the end of the day, even if people disagree or agree, it'll get more engagement. Y'all are just seeing one side of the argument. What me and Dave is saying that there's a middle, bro. That there's a middle ground to this shit, and then there's the other. I don't like the other side either because the other side will say some shit like women's wrestling is super superior to men's wrestling, blah blah blah. No, I'm in the fucking middle, bro. I love women's wrestling. I watch women's wrestling. I like women's wrestling, in my opinion, has better characters than like I know more women's wrestlers than men's wrestlers. Even the generic women's wrestlers have more personality and storyline to me rather than the men's wrestlers. That's why I like the NXT women, specifically the Jada Parkers, the Soul Rukas, even the Izzy Dames, and even the worst of women are great. However, they don't get the shine because whoever make a topic about them, they're shitting on the product. Women suck. Women this. Women that. But if I make a video, case in point, I make a video ranking the women's promos, women's wrestlers, blah 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 blah. Nigga, that shit not cracking more than 10K views is probably the ceiling. If I came out tomorrow, if I made a fucking video and said that women's wrestling is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life, that shit will get 50K views. I fucking guarantee you. That's the world. There are more incels and more hating ass motherfuckers than regular people. Sorry. And the reason why, because they don't get no pussy. That's why. That's why. You want to know why men hate women so much? Because they can't sleep with them. That's why, bro.
That's real. That's real.
That's why. It's
And I ain't
nobody's
gonna
fault.
hold
That's
you.
reality.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I hate that this echo chamber on the internet of just men hating women and women hating men. Like it, especially with the men hating
Yo,
women. Yo, the
What's good?
legend.
Yes, sir.
What's going on,
case
bro?
in point, another advocate for women's wrestling, my dog Ricky the Shadow.
Real
Bro,
talk.
there are good people in this world that talk about women's wrestling in a positive light. We don't shit on them, blah blah blah. Rhea
Word.
Ripley directed her energy toward the motherfuckers because she's seen certain comments. Because it's not a majority of comments that's saying, "Oh, you sleeping with your boss," blah blah blah. It's not a majority. It's just the ones
Yeah.
that she sees because the negative ones pop up more. Even in
Yeah.
my comment section, when I see some negative shit, that shit stands out more to me than y'all saying, "Good job, bro. This
It's
video was
human
cooking."
nature.
If I see a nigga saying, "Hey, bro, man, this is a W, this is an ass take, man. You ain't shit."
Mhm.
That's the first one I see.
Yeah.
That's us. He like, and Ricky actually him in the building. It's that way, like,
Yeah.
Y'all never
you
gonna let
see,
that die.
I saw the negative comment first. See, case in point.
Right. Nah, but I was watching y'all shit for a few minutes, and yo, I agree with what you said, Couch. Like, if someone was like for example, me, he's a good example with that negative shit. I know for a fact, it's like you gotta think like if I was to right now make a whole video of why there's never any real good women's wrestling at all in all of wrestling, that shit's gonna blow me up. I'm probably gonna go viral on Twitter. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you if I put why I love women's wrestling, I'll probably get like at best 500 views. At best, bro. At best. That's the best I can think of because people want that negative shit. And if y'all don't believe me, let's take a look, right? Fresh and Fit are two fucking dudes who their whole personality is I hate women, I hate females. They're nothing but
Yo,
sex
they're mad extreme,
this
yo.
and that. My mans, they were like the most viral shit every month last year. They
Mm-hmm.
was.
The whole
And
pandemic.
yes, bro.
They were viral,
Everything
yo.
negative. So you know that's the crazy part. Now, me personally, I respect certain women's wrestler. First of all, I respect all of them because it's not easy doing a male dominant sport. And let's keep it a buck. Almost everything, even not even sports related, is male dominant, bro. Like you feel me? But these women, I gotta give them respect off of that. But then you got like Rhea Ripley, someone who 10, 20 years ago, and was doing what she was down, she probably would not survive. Not unless she was paired up with like a mid Carter who could have been a main eventer. You feel me? But we're in a different age now where like these women can really get themselves over. You feel me? But the thing is, the same people that be like, I hate this negative shit, are the same ones that look for the negative shit and they'll give that channel fucking view. But all three of us right now, we can make a whole video about oh dang, why women's wrestling is low key better than the men's, my man. And then it's on some positive shit, and then we give these women props. Oh y'all bugging, this and that. They got some bitches, this and that, and what we get like 1,000.5 views at best, at best. You feel me? Like so that's the thing. So it's y'all the same people that be complaining. Oh, this negative shit. Y'all the same ones that look for that negative shit, bro. That's why that shit pops on your feed. You feel me? Like it's just facts.
Facts.
Hey, that's why. That's y'all will watch a nigga that say that Raw and SmackDown is ass every fucking week. Meanwhile, I'll make the most creative shit that I could ever think of in my life. That nigga will get 30K views, I'll get 1K view. So I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. I'm not saying nobody specifically,
facts,
but that's facts though. That's facts.
Because you know what's crazy? If you go to my channel right now and you click the setting most popular, my most popular video is a thumbnail of LeBron James with his eye covers, and with the eye cover says "shut up." That is the most. It says he needs to shut up. That is the most negative shit ever, right? And keep in mind, this is when I first started, and that shit is my most viewed video. But yet, I put shit like, "Oh, why John Cena's the greatest of all time?" This or that. That shit ain't gonna give me views. Why? That's too positive. That's too positive. People want that negative shit, man. And you know what's crazy? I agree with that. There's two things that sells: negativity and couch. When you made that is femininity coming back to wrestling. I said there's two things that sells: negativity and sex. Those are the two things that sell, bro. And a lot of these dudes that defending women wrestling, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. They just some cornballs who low key be to them, but then when they realize they married or taken, they get mad and shit, and then they start coming at them crazy. And you know, like it's so much. And you know what else I agree with you, Couch? Like a generic women's wrestler has way more personality than a generic man wrestler. Don't believe me? Let's look at. I'll give you two examples of people who are not even mid cards, and one's more popular than the other. Max Dupree is not a main eventer, not a mid card, not a lower mid card. She's just there. She is way more. She has been treated and had way more screen time than Karrion Kross before he finally blew up. And as a matter of fact, he was a mid carder, future main eventer, and he was working his ass off. Now that's no diss to her because she obviously has the look and shit. But that's a good example right there. Shorty not even a mid carder, and she got way more TV time than let's see, than Cedric Alexander did Karrion Kross did. At one point, I'm pretty sure she got correct me if I'm wrong, didn't she get way more TV time like in the beginning of the year than Gunther because remember Gunther was not showing up to not one Raw for like the first January because they kept doing Cody and shit. I don't know if y'all remember that shit.
Hold on.
What happened?
Time out. Hey, first of all, J God Media, we are talking about wrestling because we talked about the Rhea Ripley tweet. That's why we went down the rabbit hole and talked about all that. Yeah, we wrestling fans. We can talk about life as well because wrestling,
It's life.
black people,
It mirrors life.
women, etc. What the
Right.
like? What
It
do
mirrors
what?
life. Like
No, we don't change corporate view. We talk fuck the corporate view. I don't
word.
get from WWE. We talking about this shit on my channel.
Yeah.
We talking about wrestling with things and Ricky the Shadow.
Mhm.
Just, like y'all niggas be caping for the corporation more than anything. Oh, if they do that, that won't make them money. Do y'all work for them niggas? I don't give a fuck if they make money or not. She's still gonna
Word.
be on TV. I don't care.
Word.
Like, hey, bro, y'all like and shit like this, bro. Y'all be arguing with niggas just to argue with niggas. That shit has nothing to do with anything.
Word.
We
Word.
talk about wrestling. We talk about wrestling every fucking week. We can't spend 20 minutes to talk about something that's related to wrestling that's a part of life one time.
Word. Bro, and the crazy part is, you know what's funny? I bet you that person's favorite storyline has to do with like mirroring life or like the Edge and Lita storyline that was actually about cheating. Which, by the way, how many times we all hear cheating stories? No, y'all don't like that? Okay. How about someone like Booker T trying to become world champion, but Triple H looks him up and down and says, "Someone like you can't be champion." A white dude saying that to a black dude. Oh no, that doesn't mirror life either, right? No. Or how about
Ed came back.
Austin? How about Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? And Vince McMahon beating the fuck out of each other. That doesn't mirror your boss treating like shit, and then you finally snap, and now you're defending yourself. But he ain't gonna fire you because you're his best worker. That doesn't mirror life. Like, really,
that's real talk, dog. Ricky's
like,
cooking.
really think about it, y'all. The best storylines that y'all like to praise are the ones that are like related to real life shit.
Art imitating life.
Like, really think about it.
Hey, we good, J God. I just had to say my shit. We good.
Right.
Y'all know I rock with all my subscribers. Sometimes we have back and forth discourse. That don't mean that we hate each other. See, this ain't like other channels, bro. Niggas have said the most
like, no.
Bro, niggas have said the most vile shit to me, and I give them a second chance. So,
bro, let me ask y'all a question. What's your feelings about R-Truth and Cena going at it Saturday night?
we would talk about. We would talk about that on the other stream a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I think. Listen, It's not for the championship, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, it's not.
It's not, and I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with it because I think this could be a very good way for Cena's heel character to beat the hell out of someone that's very loved, like R-Truth. And I think we can make this heel character more powerful and get more heat on him. Yeah. If he beats down R-Truth, maybe bloody him up a little bit. I'm for it.
Here's what I'm going to say, right? And if it's true that it's not for the title, then my prediction might actually come true. I think Truth is going to beat him.
No.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not going to be the way
people... Wait, it is for the belt. It is for the belt, so he not...
Oh, it is for the belt.
It's for the belt?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't either.
It's for the belt. Okay, so here's what I think. I think there's a chance Truth may beat him, but WWE has to do it right. Here's my thing, right?
Chance, bro.
Because here's my thing. Y'all saw how Backlash ended, man. At least, well, correction. We saw the aftermath when they posted it because they fucking ripped us off and ended that show right after that damn promo. Cena had that thing of like regret and like disappointment, like damn, I'm 17, but was it worth it? And then he goes to the press conference. It looks like he's about to actually be kind and let people ask him questions and answer. But then R-Truth comes and then he kind of goes to myself like, all right, bro, fuck out of here. Why would you say that shit? Here's my thing, right? And also I want you to keep in mind, R-Truth said it himself in that one interview he did with Wade Barrett. He's gonna beat John Cena back to sense. Like he's gonna be some sense into Cena. Here's what I'm thinking, right? They're gonna have a decent match. Cena's gonna beat his ass in the beginning. Towards the middle and shit, where shit gets exciting. Truth is gonna get some offense. He's doing his thing. And then like they're gonna have this moment, right? Where Truth is like beaten down so bad, homie cannot get up. And he's crawling up Cena, and then Cena looks at him and then has that face. And it's like the regret, but he just has to do it. And here's the thing: and the reason why I think Truth may win is because what if, let's say, Randy comes out, either Randy or Cody. I think it's most likely going to be Randy. Hits them with their finisher when the ref ain't looking or something, right? And so it's not for the title.
He gonna lose. He gonna lose anyway.
Okay,
so he might win.
Truth might win it.
He might win.
Kill, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why though. That's gonna happen.
What with like a roll up or something, or
either that or
bullshit.
Someone's gonna interfere, and then he beats him. He celebrates, and then Cena has that face of, "Was it all worth it? I'm losing. What's up, Rage?
What's going
what up, Rage?"
And then Cena's gonna have that whole.
the debate, man.
It's all good. So here's my thing though. I think Truth is gonna beat him, and Cena's gonna have that mentality of, "Damn, I just lost to R-Truth out of all people. Not to Randy, not to Cody, not to The Rock, not to R-Truth, a dude who's literally known for being a comedy act." And then probably that's going to get him a mental state of like, was this shit all worth it?
I feel you, Ricky. So you think the loss to Truth's gonna turn him babyface?
I think it's gonna stir the pot for him to turn back to babyface.
Okay.
I think so. I really do. I think that's the beginning of the pieces that down the line he's gonna turn babyface.
I hope that's not the case, man.
Me too, Reg.
I hope that ain't no creative band-aid, man, because that'd be the stupidest shit. That'd be so dumb, bro. Like, why turn John Cena heel just for? I respect R-Truth. I definitely think R-Truth should have his just do final run, but him being the catalyst to turn John Cena back face. Like this was already haphazard and sudden. Turning him face is already, you can already tell that that's what wasn't the plan. Turning him back face that's just a creative band-aid in my opinion. Like, nah, just stick to your guns. Like, why turn him heel? Just like, WWE, I called him out for that shit. I'm like, y'all on some weird shit. Like, y'all just turned him heel.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta give a shout out to Hot Chocolate Corey Williams, man. Used to wrestle in the the Southern Territories and wrestle for WCW, man. Shout out to my OG Corey Williams, man. Hot Chocolate Corey Williams in the building.
Yeah, what's good?
Shout out to Corey.
Can I say this though?
My first interview, by the way.
Oh yeah. Here's my thing. So this whole heel turn, I'm convinced it was never planned. I'm convinced Cena was just going to have his moment, have that babyface run, and be like, get the respect he deserved. But here's whose fault it is, and I don't care. I've done this before, and I'll proudly do it again. It is The Rock's fault. That motherfucker
yes, it is.
to be so relevant that he literally said somehow that juiced up road rage motherfucker managed to convince Creative, managed to convince Cody, Cena, Triple H, TKO to be like, hey, I know this is coming out left field, but instead of Cody joining me, have Cena join me. Let's have Travis Scott there, and then we gonna do all that.
And that's not what happened,
Ricky.
That's what had to happen.
I understand your understanding for The Rock, but I can't put that on him, man. Nah. And I'm not one of the people to like not take what Rock said in them interviews as a lie. Like, I don't because a person lied once that make them a liar now. Based on their personality type, the consistency of their lies, that depends on what type of liar they is. But I think there was truth to what he was saying. Like The Rock wanted, because he already at the job for them at 40, pay me back. Do something for me. They're not even trying to meet him halfway by turning. He wanted Cody to turn heel. He didn't want Cena to turn heel. That was a Triple H call. So if you can't do nothing for me, shit, I can't do nothing for you. Like it's just simple.
Yeah, Ricky, Triple H was The Rock said he wanted Cody to turn, and then he would have been invested in the story with Cody. Triple H was the one I was like, nah, we should do Cena instead because Cena never got it. So then The Rock was like, all right, fuck it, I ain't doing it then. That's really what happened. The Rock didn't want Cena at all. The Rock don't fuck with John Cena. He could act like he do. He really don't fuck with that nigga. I don't know why. I mean, The Rock was
even if that's true, right? Even if that part is true, what still blows my mind is that even makes it worse in my opinion because you didn't get what you wanted. Now your ass is not invested in the story.
Wait.
That's how he is. That's how he is.
I don't like that. This is why I don't like this dude, bro.
Rick, this is not an employee-employer dynamic when it was with Vince and Triple H. He's in a place of power right now. You can't just pull him out your ass when you want.
Okay, here's the thing, though, Reg.
It's no other thing. That's what it is. When he is above you now, you can't do that. This is business. You can't pull The Rock out of your ass at any time.
Because
this is business. Yes, he can. He's over you. Yes, the fuck. He literally can do that. Yes, he can.
I never said he couldn't. But my thing,
the booker, Triple H as the booker, Triple H got the creative. But technically, The Rock is over him. But at the end of the day, TKO was like, John Cena as a heel. That shit, because Ricky, you right, nigga. They had John Cena merch already lined up. That was face merch. That wasn't no fucking heel merch. So it's no way in fuck he was supposed to be a heel. If you're gonna turn heel at WrestleMania 41, that's different. But they had to do that shit early because The Rock was like, bruh, turn Cody fucking heel. But they like, nah, we want to turn Cena heel at Mania. So why the fuck would Cody turn heel? That don't make sense. So both of them, honestly, I would have rather Cody turn heel to me because the John Cena heel run isn't what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be different.
Now, I'm trying to.
It's too early to turn Cody heel.
No, it's not.
It's too early, bro.
I mean, it's still May though. It's only been 1 month.
Low key is because I'm digging the custody clown shit, but I want them to, bro. They got to, bro. They gotta. Like, I don't know how they gotta approach it, but they gotta use gotta get put in back this because the turn, the way that. But he was the catalyst of the turn.
But here's the thing, though. I don't see him.
Cody came back at 38. He been in the company for what, 5 years now?
Yeah, but if you turn Cody now, who's gonna replace him as that baby face that kisses all the babies and loves everybody?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that was supposed to be Cena. The Rock wanted face Cena versus heel Cody.
Nah, I feel you.
Can I say this though? I don't think The Rock's gonna come back anytime soon. Because keep in mind, homie is right now doing some business bullshit for one of his companies, and he has a movie coming out in I think October. So by the summer he's gonna keep freaking promoting that shit. Do world tours.
He'll be back, bro. He a part of WWE, bro.
Oh man, I think he's back. I mean, he said it himself. I think the final boss, when it comes to the story, is over. Like, man, listen, man, I'm sorry. I said it last year, but this year, I mean this shit with everything. I don't care no more about Cody versus Rock. I don't care no more about Roman versus Rock.
I want to see Roman versus Rock.
Still want that.
I'm off that shit. At this point, no.
Why you off that, Ray?
Roman don't deserve a Rock match.
No, listen,
Roman digress, bro. Roman after Rock. Roman had everything to push that shit. He should have pushed the Rock match if he really wanted it.
Right? Can I say this? I remember being in middle school, and I remember the report was the original plan for WrestleMania. What was the one where Becky Lynch main evented? 35, right?
Triple threat. Yeah.
I remember they said the original plan was Rock versus Roman, but Roman got leukemia, and then The Rock ended up going to do something else. Then the year was supposed to happen. Every year it was supposed to happen. It never happened. And then
it didn't have the right story, and it didn't have the right stakes for Rock to be in it.
But here's the thing: they did have one good spot, and they fucked it up themselves. WrestleMania 39, before Cody won the Rumble, everybody's like, "Yo, this got to be Roman versus The Rock." Is in Hollywood. Is the match they want?
Yeah, they say that.
The story was simple too. Roman beats The Rock. The Rock retires. WWE moves on, and The Rock stays in that ring. I'm a Hollywood actor. No, wait, hold on. I'm a Hollywood actor. I'm staying in Hollywood. This is where I belong now. And WWE moves on. That right there was the perfect story. But The Rock, for some fucking reason, didn't even do an appearance that year. And then
Vince McMahon is the reason why. Vince McMahon fucked it up. If Vince McMahon would have never got into that trouble, they wouldn't have sold the TKO. They wouldn't have never sold the TKO. The only reason why The Rock got any stake in the company is because Vince McMahon left. Vince McMahon wasn't going to let The Rock have shares in the company. That's the reason why he had to do that shit.
I think, the TKO thing definitely happened before. Vince was, wait. Did that happen after? That happened after.
That shit happened right before 39.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the TKO.
So Vince
Vince selling the company to TKO?
Yeah.
He sold the stocks and shit. He had stocks too.
No. So I remember the report was he was looking to sell it to Disney because Disney was buying everything.
Yeah,
but then
Vince sold the shit.
I remember hold on. I remember that the reports was TKO was gonna buy it. Then the allegations came out, and remember for that 1 week where the Raw and SmackDown of that week, he came out to literally random just to be like, "Hi, you're lying on my name. These people still loving me," and then people didn't really care. Then more accusations came out, and I think eventually TKO. The original plan was, TKO was gonna buy it, but he's still gonna have a say so in the company. But then allegations came out, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna push him out because Vince forgot that he gave them a little too much power where they can make that decision." So he still gets paid. He still has like stocks in that company. But as far as like creating or representing the TKO brand, he's out of that. He really is.
That's really just a way for him.
He's just basically
really saving.
He's actually laying in his bed right now and making money still.
You know what's crazy, bro? We was wrong about The Rock though.
Was we?
I hate when he came back for that Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Niggas like, yo, this shit's so random. Why he be in the face and he drinking with Cody? He was actually trying to build that story up low key. Now, because it makes sense now why he was doing that, because he wanted Cody to be his champion the whole time. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Oh man, I ain't even
honest. Hold on. Can I be honest though? Can I be completely honest? And again, I know I'm a rockhead, I'll admit it. But this is me being real. I don't even think that Cody feud, that story with him wanting to be his champion, I also don't feel like that shit was planned all along neither. I felt like that shit was planned later on, even after the Netflix debut.
Because Rock not a main person on the card. It's not gonna be. But when he come, you better stop that shit. Because he gonna bring legit interest.
Yeah.
Triple H does not write for casual. Triple H is whack as fuck. I'm sorry.
Listen, man.
I was low-key waiting for this. No, I was waiting for Rex.
I got a hot take though.
What's up?
Y'all niggas, listen, y'all gotta understand this shit repeats in cycles. How niggas was thirsty for Triple H to take over. If Shawn Michaels took over, I promise you it would not be what y'all think it is. It is fucking significantly easier to book NXT. I'm trying to tell you, because NXT you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's no stakes. If NXT was ass, niggas just get rid of that shit. If you fuck up on the main roster, bro, it's nothing you can do.
Right.
That shit is done for. I'm telling y'all, Shawn Michaels would do the same shit Triple H doing right now. Triple H is the booker, but he still has to answer to TKO. That nigga did not want Jey Uso to be the champion. They showed you the board of the matches that was supposed to happen. Jey Uso was not on that motherfucker, bro. I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. Shawn Michaels is not gonna save us.
No way.
I don't know. I will have to disagree to a degree.
Shawn Michaels ain't doing shit.
Well, here's my thing.
They not doing shit.
Maybe it's time to put The Rock in that seat.
No. Hell no. Are you crazy? Like 3-4 fucking times in 1 year?
Hold on, bro. Let's not act like I hate this, bro. Nah, I hate this from wrestling fans, bro. Let's not act like Triple H and Shawn Michaels. These niggas don't have not one fucking inch or fucking. I don't even know how to quantify it. Not one piece of writing history in their careers ever. Nothing part of it. Rock has credentials at least, and for people to act like he don't have that because y'all some kind of weird ass wrestling fan, that's weird, bruh. Like, give this man a chance. He got Hollywood writers, not no weird ass good old boys wrestling niggas on this staff. Like, all them niggas should be wiped out, and they will be soon. And he gonna bring some people in there that can put some energy in this shit.
I can see that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I can see that happening. No bullshit.
I can see that. I can see that too. No funny shit. Bro, because at the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie.
Records got kick out Triple H and his whole staff.
Hold on. Hey, Corey, OG, Corey Williams, please, because he told me this shit for verbatim that Triple H is not the fucking booker. That chief of blah 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 bullshit, and the booker don't do shit, bro. This is what the booker does. Hey, I want Karrion Kross to be the champion. Y'all writing niggas figure that shit out.
Nah,
I know. Don't do it that way. Don't do it that way. Don't do it that way.
You know what I can relate that to, though?
Wait, no. You know who doing? Wait. Hold on. You know who doing that stuff? That's in what we see on TV. The producers, the old ass Michael Hayes and shit. All them niggas, the only nigga that probably in that whole little regime still that the Rock keep is Pat Patterson, because he made the Royal Rumble. He make creative shit. He made the Royal Rumble. He made concepts. He made the championship scramble. That's the only dude he'll probably keep. Everybody else, old ass Michael Hayes, he's not keeping him. He a red flag just like Vince. He finna get his ass out of here. All them dudes are gonna get out of there probably except Pat Patterson.
Well, if we're gonna keep it a buck though, I mean, even WWE admits that Triple H doesn't really come up with everything. Like, for example, the match they are produced is like by Jason Jordan and Tyson Kidd and Robert Roode or whatever his name is.
Come on, man, these guys.
So they tell us, to be honest. But here's my thing though. I do feel like Triple H does have a say so in certain shit. You gotta admit, especially when it comes to the world title and the WWE, or well, any title in general, in my opinion. He definitely has a say so in it, at least in the main roster.
So real talk. Who you think TKO wanted Jey Uso to be world champ or Triple H?
TKO only.
TKO, bro.
Yes, let me tell you why.
Really?
Let me tell you why. Do you
merchandise?
I think Triple H wanted Jey Uso to be champ.
Do me a favor.
Nah. There was like no. Triple H. He had TKO wanted him. That didn't care about who was the champion was. It was like, all right, let's put the world title on him, because if it was really TKO decision, I think they would have had him face Cody.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Put it all away. Make him the face.
Here's my thing.
Yeah, you didn't even have to turn Cody heel right after. That could have been a slow build or whatever.
Jay wanted Jay. Hold on. Look, TKO wanted Jay because Jay is making money right now, bro. Look, I want you to look who owns TKO. The same person that owns TKO is the same person that owns NFL teams, NBA teams, and it can be the most trash NBA team right now, or the most trash NFL team right now. But every team every year makes that money. When you make money, you are hold on. when you make money, especially to someone that owns something like TKO, they will fucking make sure you are treated like gold. They'll make sure. Jay Uso's merch keeps selling because kids love the glasses, the the armband and shit, and the shirt that says Yeet. They people are buying that shit. So and they're making a lot of money from it. So yeah, it was definitely TKO. They wanted him to be world champion. They ain't gonna put him
Now,
against Cody for a reason though, because Cody's also making them money because Cody's the first real big star we had since what the last year was Roman and Seth, and before that that was Cena,
no,
and Cena
no.
and Randy were the last two big stars that lasted that long, and they blew up in what 2003, 2004. You feel me? So yeah, they I think that's why, but nah, it was definitely TKO that wanted Jay to be world champion, bro. It's
Now,
just, it's like obvious, bro.
let me respond
Because
to you.
he
See,
can I say one more thing? Hold on. Because if it was the case, then every motherfucker from the Attitude Era would have been a world champion. Because keep in mind, almost
you can't do
everybody,
that.
the main
That's
eventer, the
not.
mid carders, the lower mid carders, the cruise, well, the light heavyweight,
That's
because they
not.
didn't have
That's
a
just a
cruiserweight,
hypothetical,
they were
right?
all over, and they weren't world champion. So that's how you know it was TKO, bro.
Okay, okay. Let me respond to Corey what he's saying. Like, there are no bookers. I mean, that I get what you're saying. I get that you side of the business, but I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a couple different examples. I mean, the perspective of perspective as a fan and the perspective as a actual writer. So, uh, I don't necessarily have an issue with it not being a quote unquote booker in wrestling in a long ass time, even before even since the 2000s, since the turn of the 2000s, there haven't been bookers outside of the independent scene. So I really don't have an issue with that. In the fact that them having a writing staff with people with no wrestling experience, that's a good thing. I don't wrestling minds in on a wrestling writing staff because all you go give is wrestling content to wrestling fans. We need new fans. The issue is that these good old boy systems in the WWE discourage these new writers, whatever writers they have, because I don't see nothing worse than with this good old boy. All this, I beat this guy. You should write this because I beat him on this weird ass used car salesman shit on this wrestling ass shit, and they intimidate real writers with real creative ability that can draw interest on a television screen outside of wrestling matches. So, from the perspective of a writer and a long-time consumer, I have no issue with writers that's not in the wrestling business being on the team at all.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I agree with that because again, Triple H, even bro, Undertaker, probably the greatest character of all time, said it himself. The most important part about wrestling is not the wrestling, it's the story. If I had a wrestling company, I'm getting a lot of Hollywood writers to write me a good story, and then I'm going to hire people like Tyson Kidd, Jason Jordan, Robert Roode, all these dudes that produce the matches to handle the matches. That's perfect. They know how it is to make a match. They'll produce the match, and then I got these writers that are giving me these stories that I can make.
Hold on though. We
Really
give
think
them
about it
a
though.
little too much. Let's acknowledge the people that have become. Now we got to give. I'm a whole. I ain't gonna give all the credit. I ain't gonna give all the blame to Triple H. I'm gonna give Vince on this too. During his later times, he hiring who is agents, Jason Jordan, about Tyson Kidd. No disrespect to these guys, but these guys was never on top of the card. And they even high mid carders. Yeah, you give it Bobby Roode, but that was in TNA. Like we don't need never was its own producing matches.
That's a good point, Reg. That's a really good point.
We don't need a Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson was a somebody as a wrestler. Mm-hmm. And he made the Royal Rumble. They're still around. These people are not doing nothing new. They producing matches that they would want to be in if they were still on. on the card. Like, I don't
That's
need
a good point.
But the Tyson Kidd one, I'll get back at the Tyson Kidd one though. Jason Jordan, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Tyson Kidd though, he produced some good ass women's matches, so I'll give him that one. So, but the rest of the niggas, I don't know. Jason Jordan, I don't understand that shit. He could just be a trainer at the PC and make money.
Injury, his career ended by injury. They trying to still give him a job. We can't do that shit. Let his ass go. He's been here damn near 15 years.
I will say, what the fuck? So here's my thing. Hold on. I think I want to talk about Kenny Omega. He made a comment that I ain't gonna lie. I think there's. I think people are not understanding what he's trying to say.
Nah, he's
and I kind of agree with him. So y'all know that comment I'm talking about, though, right?
Nah, what did Kenny Omega say?
So Kenny Omega was doing an interview, and they asked him, "Hey, do you ever see yourself wrestling in the WWE?" Old boy said he doesn't know because the way they're looking, it looks like in a few years, the main event of WrestleMania will be Logan Paul and Mr. Beast. The way they're heading.
Which is true. That's gotta wait. Hold on.
Here's my thing.
Can I?
No, wait. Hold on. Let me finish this. Here's my thing. Right? I don't think he necessarily really means that, but I think I know what he's trying to say.
No, he does mean it. He means it.
No. Okay, let me explain. I think homie is trying to tell us that look how it is right now. You have Logan Paul wrestling PLEs, right? And showing up.
Why is that? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
Hold on. And you have these iShow Speed doing appearance, right? Then you had Aiden Ross doing appearance for this little mini convention they did. And now you're having celebrities like Travis Scott. And here's my thing. That's becoming more and more.
I don't understand why Kenny Omega cares about WWE. He's jealous. That's literally all it is.
Because they literally
celebrities on their television screen since the 1980s. What is he talking about? Nothing. He's jealous. Social media stars are bigger. Social media stars in 2025 are bigger television stars. iShow Speed is bigger than Brad Pitt right now. That's why he's on TV. So, whatever you can try to logicalize, you can try to logicalize what Kenny Omega's saying all you want. He's jealous because if they wanted traction, they would have it by having those same people or people alike on their show. And if they don't, why does he again care? He's jealous.
Nah,
it's all
Ricky,
it is.
Kenny Omega. But look, you don't even gotta go that far. Kenny Omega full of shit. They just had the Costco nigga wrestling on there. So what the fuck? So he's on some bullshit.
Didn't they have?
He's on some bullshit.
Hold on. I agree with that, cuz. But Rich, what you mean he's jealous? How is that jealous?
He's jealous.
My man.
Why are you mentioning WWE? You've never been there. Hold on. Wait. Ricky, answer this one question. I'm gonna tell this. Why he mentioning WWE? He's never worked there.
Did you listen to anything I just said? I just said they asked him, "Do you ever see the interviewers that were interviewing him?" Look at
the
him.
interviewers too. They're not credible. The interview in general is marketing. It's not credible. These are not real interviewers. These are not. We gotta stop.
Because the way they going, it looks like this. How is that jealous? And that's why he's talking about WWE. They asked him that. How you gonna get mad because he answered the damn question?
I'm not getting. Let's get off. Let's get off Kenny. Let's get off Kenny. Let's get on the interviewer. These interviewers are not real journalists. They're wrestling marks. It was a marky question from the jump. So let's start from there.
But I bet you, if no comment. I bet you people will be clowning on him, being like,
that's why he answered it. If he was a real professional, he wouldn't have answered it. So again, he's jealous.
How is that jealous?
I might agree with Rex on this.
It was a market question.
Dude,
It was a market question.
He's not jealous. The dude's whole
It
thing
was a
is
market question from the jump.
man,
And if he
my
wasn't,
man,
he
my
wouldn't.
man.
That's my opinion.
my man.
That's
Chill
my
out.
opinion.
The dude's whole thing was him and the Young Bucks started AEW because they loved wrestling. They
And
didn't
how?
want
But
to-
what do WWE have to do with it?
My man,
Nothing.
if you be quiet for like 5 seconds, maybe I can explain, Brody. The dude started AEW because he loves the wrestling part of wrestling. He doesn't care about that entertainment stuff. That him and the Young Bucks made that clear. So for you to say that he's jealous because they're doing entertainment part, because that's what it is. This Logan Paul and all these streamers.
But you need the entertainment part.
How's he jealous of the issue of the marquee question being asked? Why was the marquee question asked?
Because they keep asking his freedom of speech. Like the fuck? What you mean? What do you
Hell
mean?
No, Ricky. No, Ricky. That's not how that Ricky. No, Ricky.
My man, you literally took a whole thing and made it to something else.
No, that's the reason everything happened. We're starting at the beginning.
What the
That's
fuck?
why it happened, because he got asked the question. Why did that Mark ask the question?
Because he can. Just like you can rage out. Just like I can wear this fucking mask. Just like Couch can call himself booking. Just like Dave can pull up with the fake champion.
That's the issue. We can. He can ask anything, but again, these people shouldn't even be given a platform, because that's just like.
Let's keep it a buck though. Hold on. If you had that opportunity to interview that shit, you wouldn't ask that question. Don't lie to yourself.
I know. No, you can. No.
I wouldn't ask that.
No, please don't put me. I would ask tremendous. I hate doing this. I have an actual journalistic background. I would have questions. I would have got real open-ended answers. Not no weird ass fan. No disrespect to us.
Hey,
no. You
to be fair, that is a clickbaity ass question. That's just like with the Vlad and Swerve shit. Vlad don't know shit about wrestling.
No,
but he did know to ask the motherfucker those specific questions, because he knew he baited Swerve, and Kenny Omega got baited to that. I would be like, I'm not worried about no damn WWE, nigga. I'm talking about AEW. What the fuck you asking me that bullshit for? I'm gonna wrestle for them, nigga. I'm still technically the EVP of fucking AEW. What the fuck are you talking about? But that does not excuse the fact that nigga is on some fucking bullshit. He don't make no decisions. If Tony Khan told Jake Paul, hey, I'll throw you the fucking $10 million right now, come wrestle fucking Kenny Omega. Kenny
Omega would jump at
wrestling right there, and he'll be like, you know what? Oh, that was a great experience with Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Omega is not above. At the end of the day, it's about money. That nigga is not above the entertainment value. And honestly, he need to take some fucking notes. Because at the end of the day, imagine if Conor McGregor said, man, fuck WWE. I'm going to come to AEW and do some shit. Nigga, Kenny Omega would be, oh my gosh, Mr. McGregor, so nice to meet you.
AEW, you think they not taking Kendrick Lamar appearance?
That's
you
facts.
a goddamn lie.
Facts.
You a goddamn lie if you say they not taking Kendrick Lamar.
They'll take Drake. WWE
talking about I like the wrestling.
Canada.
What the fuck? Yo, you can't like wrestling and not like the crossover entertainers like that. You need those entertainers.
You have to. Just like Shaq. Wait a fucking second. This is Shaq and AEW.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hold on though. That was when Cody was there. That was when Cody was there though.
Low key, that kind of makes it worse, though, don't you think? Now, actually, if you say it's because Cody was there, let's be real. We all agree Cody Rhodes is a WWE guy. Even when he was in AEW, he was still technically well known as the WWE guy. So again, I'm not saying. I know we just agreed that Kenny Omega's full of shit, but his whole point of being, I don't like the entertainment stuff. If that was because Cody was there, then that's makes his point. Again, we know he's full of shit. But you know what I mean, right? So because Shaq literally disappeared after that. Like I've never seen him. Well, he didn't disappear, but he's no longer in AEW after that. Which wasn't Shaq supposed to have a match with Big Show? I know he was supposed to have one in WWE and never happened. But I could have sworn there was some reports AJ was trying to get
that was
Big
an
Show
on and
back.
off thing. That shit wasn't gonna ever happen.
Yeah, that's just like the celebrity wrestling version of The Rock and Roman. They're like, it was supposed to happen and it never happened. It was supposed to happen and it never happened and it never happened.
Hey, this is good. This is good.
Name dropping WWE employees is crazy, bro. In interviews, like that shit crazy. Like that shit I would never get over that.
It is crazy to me though.
Him like Logan Paul, like is Speed. These literally the biggest celebrities in the TV. Ain't no such thing as ain't nobody moving a needle off TV outside The Rock. Literally, what TV moving? What motherfucker that got their fame from TV still moving the needle? Nobody but The Rock. Like, what about
that, dog?
But Kenny Omega is right about. He is right. He is kind of right though. Like the sexy red Cardi B and all that shit, bro. That shit is kind of
Cardi B. That came out of nowhere. But the sexy red, she's from St. Louis, bro. People funny out here. Like,
people fuck with her, bro.
A bunch of fucking that's what the fuck fucks with her. A bunch of simp ass, thought ass, women that think they still got it. Ass females.
I would say the people that don't like the people that don't like sexy red.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
They the people that don't like sexy red is the
every
they the intolerant people that literally make shit worse.
Shout out to Corey Williams, yo.
OG on Kenny Omega ass.
Yeah, Kenny Omega, he's not, bro. Like I had a run when I was a fan of they enterprising their creativity, I guess that you would say, for lack of a better term, they create their point, but they hacks, bro. Fucking them young bucks, them niggas are hacks. They ain't no better than Triple H. Y'all
the Young Bucks, they don't know shit. Let's keep it a buck. The Young Bucks don't know shit. And you know what's crazy? They did them to themselves. Here's my thing. They literally created the trio titles because they knew the fans didn't want them as tag titles for the time being, but they wanted to be champions so bad. So they created them trios titles. Then you win it. Then the Punk thing happened. You had to relinquish it the next fucking night. So these titles literally already are looking cursed. Then what? What was it? The Lucha Bros and Pac, the Death Triangle. They won it. They had a good best out of 7. But you know, it was like they fucked up themselves, man. You know what I mean? What the fuck? HH ain't racist. What the fuck are we talking about? Here we go.
Nah, let them deal with that in the chat. I ain't even really.
Or like we already talked, man.
Yo, y'all bring that up a lot.
If he is or he isn't, niggas still gonna watch WWE.
Word. Hey, Vince McMahon that M word in front of live television, and y'all still watch that shit. So shut the fuck
facts. That's facts. That shit, nigga. Every institution has a negative bias towards black. That's I don't care. At this point, it's nothing I can do about it, bro. It's nothing I could. That's why I don't even like talking about that shit no more. It's nothing I can do.
Word.
Ain't nothing I can do. Is nothing y'all can do.
I ain't gonna have dinner with none of these cats, man. Like,
you don't work for them either.
Oh well.
Yeah, but yo. So y'all saw the chat when I showed y'all. Oh boy, like my post, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I don't know if y'all know. So I did an edit of the Hurt Syndicate, and I added what's his name, Warlord in that shit. And I tagged all of them. He ended up looking at that. Yo, he ended up looking at that shit and he ended up liking it, bro.
Oh, good shit.
Hey, man.
Here's my thing, though. I have a feeling that next week, because the reason why I posted that is because I have a feeling that next week, instead of MJF, they're celebrating MJF being a part of the Hurt Syndicate, they're gonna jump him, and my man Warlow is gonna come and literally help them jump. Because here's my thing. He fits that group way more than MJF. Because MJF is like fucking cooling on with the shit. Take that away. He really has nothing in common with those dudes. Warlord, on the other hand, that motherfucker, he wear the suit, he look cool. Motherfucker gave off Batista vibes, big, strong motherfucker, powerhouse, like Bobby and Shelton. Well, Shelton's more of a powerhouse here, but like he gives way more vibes of the Hurt Syndicate, man. What the fuck? I'm watching this Karen Cross.
Yo, Jude's a hater, dog.
This nigga Jude.
Jude's a hater, dog.
Fuck up, bro. Like, damn.
Damn, that nigga. Damn if you do that. Karrion Kross can't get shit with this motherfucker, bro. I want Cedric to join AEW. It's probably not gonna happen, but
no. I think Cedric is gonna join AEW. He fits them perfectly, bro.
I think Cedric's gonna pop up, and they're probably gonna kick MJF out of there.
Probably, but
I hope so.
Predictable though.
We can't have a white man in that. I'm sorry, bro. We can't fuck that up.
Right, nah, but AEW messing all right. Like for one, AEW got for one, which I don't agree with at all. Especially since for the fucking bait. I thought he was fucking smart. He's not smart. A lot of these wrestlers are not smart on a world level. Shelton Benjamin is a mark of himself. But my point was AEW making for one, AEW messing up the Hurt biz, McMahon creation, by the way. This is the most over that Shelton Benjamin has ever been in his career. Shelton Benjamin look better than Bobby Lashley. The whole point of the Hurt business was to build Bobby. Then they added MJF, who's a hack. They added MJF to this, ruining it. They could easily put Cedric in this. Put Cedric in over MJF.
But here's the thing, though, Rich. This is a sport they're going to do.
In no way, MJF in no way is better than Cedric Alexander, especially in the context of being in the Hurt business. So,
real talk.
To digress, Shelton Benjamin should be lucky he in AEW right now. Because, again, this is the most over he's ever been in his career ever. So for him to really
that fucking standard run was
for him to really act like Hulk Hogan really know even is like, bro, stop with the protection.
Oh, that's where you're going with this.
Like, because you going all over the place. What you talking about, Reg? What do you mean?
I'm not going all over the place. You can really pay attention to where I was going.
His name wrong?
Huh?
Him and Hulk Hogan was going back and forth, man. I mean, don't nobody fuck Hulk Hogan though, so I understand. But what all Hulk Hogan said, what he fucked with Shelton? Ain't that what he said? He said,
no. He said, I remember what he said, because in the same interview, Hulk Hogan was capping out his ass. He said, man, I was working with a lot of these boys, brother. Like, I have Brock Lesnar. Hold on. He said, yeah. But listen, he's like, I was wrestling a lot. Like, I was wrestling Brock Lesnar after he came back from the UFC, and I was also working with Benjamin Shelton. Which, by the way, who the fuck is Benjamin Shelton? It's Shelton Benjamin.
I don't know him because he doesn't know him. Because he doesn't know him.
Like Hogan needs to shut
but we know he's a liar. But if we know he's a liar, and then he botched your name, why would you acknowledge that? You're confirming that you were a nobody, even if when Hogan was there, because there was a time when you and Hogan were there. You're literally confirming that you.
But he wasn't a nobody though. Because when Hogan
was nobody compared to Hogan, that's why he bossed his name.
I mean, that's a lot of niggas though. You can't say that.
Or like, if that's the case, you might as well say that shit about Hogan in 2000. What?
It's
the same thing about Cena at that time.
These niggas got social respect, bro. These niggas got social respect, bro. These niggas better be great.
Hold on. Wait,
come on, Shelton Benjamin ain't shit, bro. Shelton Benjamin ain't been shit. I swear to God.
Nah, bro.
I swear to God, no. If Shelton Benjamin was not, bro, hold on. If Shelton Benjamin was not in WWE right now, I swear to God, we would not be talking about him.
I think I
Will
gotta
we be
disagree.
talking about him? No.
I gotta disagree with that.
Eh,
People talk him in the same light as wrestlers from like the old Ring of Honor days or the old
No,
New
you
Japan
don't. No, you
wrestling days.
don't. No, you do not. You compare Shelton Benjamin to the old Ring of Honor wrestlers? No, you don't. No, you
He
don't.
was wrestling in Ring of Honor before he got bought from AEW, before he made his return to WWE.
But still,
Like, what are
he
you
was
talking
looked at as a WWE guy. He was literally groomed in OVW. He was a WWE guy.
But my dude,
He's
hold
never
on.
been looked at as an
I'm-
independent guy.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Here's my thing.
Hold on. I mean, even still though, I still think Hulk Hogan was capping, but you know.
Sir,
Right,
hold
Benjamin Shelton, like, come on, bro. Like, Hulk Hogan is not lying all the time, bro. Like, come on, man.
What do you wait? Whoa! What do you mean? What did you just say?
Look what Corey just said. He was introduced as Benjamin Shelton in that by date because that was the same time they were in WWE together. Hulk Hogan is not lying all the time.
My man, you expect me to believe Hogan called him Benjamin?
You don't have to. I'm not going to agree with your notion either that he's lying all the time.
My man,
you don't have to. But I don't have to say he's lying all the time either.
This is the same guy that can't remember how heavy Andre the Giant.
Are you trying to convince us that Hulk Hogan is? Are you trying to convince us that everything Hulk Hogan is saying is not true? Is that what you're trying to do?
But bro, name me one thing that he said.
If you're doing that, you're biased. Just admit it.
Name me something he said
admit what you're doing. Just admit what you're doing, and we can
answer
move
my
forward.
question, Reg. Name me a thing he said that was actually true. Name me.
What? That don't even make that doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, I'm always saying he's lying, even though that's what he does.
What you're asking doesn't make logical sense.
And that's what actually happened. Name me a time, bro. Because you're saying if you go say I'm making him seem like he's always lying, which he's actually making.
No, that's what you are doing. That's what you're doing.
Okay, so then tell me, when has he ever told the truth, and what was that truth?
Because if he tells the truth once, that makes him not a liar.
What story did he say that was true? Once, my man, he doesn't lie.
Wait. I want to preface. So if he tell the truth one time, he's not a liar.
Yo, my man, he lies all the time. He gets caught red-handed. So give me a story.
We know that though. So everything he says, wait. No,
because it's funny. How you
liars can't tell the truth? So you do realize a lie has truth in it, right? You do realize a lie has truth in it, right?
Listen, because here's the thing. You said that I'm making it seem like he lying. Name me a time where he's telling a story that was actually true. Name me a time.
We can literally go back on any WWE documentary and find a factoid that he mentions. That is truth. There you go.
Which one?
There you go. The question. I just answered your question. Now, since I answered your question, I'm gonna need you to answer me. You can find it. I'm not finna do your work. You find it. Now, since I answered your question, I answered your question. Now I'm gonna need you to answer my question. I'm not about to do your research. You do your question. Now answer my question. Do you want us to believe that everything Hulk Hogan says is not true?
My man, I'm talking about me. He lies all the time. That's straight up. He literally lies. So if you want to believe all that,
the click don't lie. The click don't lie.
He lies.
The click doesn't lie. The click not liars.
What?
Let's hold the same standard to everybody, bro. And it's impossible to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Hogan and everybody. Homie lies about a lot of things. The closest person that caps as much as Hogan is The Rock, and even The Rock tells the truth here and there.
Are you really? Nah, hell nah. I'm not gonna let you say that. I'm not gonna let you say that, bro. I'm not gonna let you say that, The Rock. Nah, that's outright slander, and it's biased, bro.
The Rock
biased, bro. Ricky, you get hella biased, bro. You clearly want Hulk Hogan in jail, bro. You clearly want hooked up, bro.
What?
I said you clearly want Hulk Hogan locked up.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. But here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about Hulk Hogan. But here's the thing. he does lie all the time.
Yes, you do.
How
Yes, you do.
you going to expect me to believe the same dude that legit was on an interview?
You don't have to.
No. Stop. Who literally looks at an interview where the whole world's going to see that interview, and he's going to say, I've wrestled Brock Lesnar after he came back from the UFC, not before the UFC, after the UFC. And that shit was 2012, and that motherfucker was in TNA while Brock was wrestling Cena when he returned. Come on,
boy. But hold on. Y'all, this my thing.
Because old boy's lying.
This my thing, though. This is the insane thing. If y'all know, if you know somebody lying, I'm not going. My thing is, okay, if I know somebody is, I'm not gonna say, okay, he's lying. I'm gonna find out if I'm in the mind of a liar. I'm gonna figure out, why is he saying this lie? Is he trying to push a narrative within the lie that may have some truth in it? So that way nobody can detect that it is in fact a lie. If somebody outright saying a lie, more than likely they're trying to push a narrative that has some bit of truth in it that people can believe. So either if it was intentional or not, he said it for a reason. So
you're excusing him lying?
No, I'm
because
putting accountability in the people that keep calling him a liar, and it's obvious. I'm putting accountability in your hands. Okay, if he's lying, tell me why he lied. We clearly know why he lied. I'm gonna need your theory. I'm gonna need an answer, resolution, instead of keep bringing it up. Tell us, you, the person that keep calling him the liar, because when it's one finger points at you, 3 point back at you. So I'm gonna need you to tell us, why is he lying?
You want to know why he's lying?
You're calling him a liar.
No. I'll tell you why he's lying. I'm gonna tell you why he's lying.
Give us something else, because y'all Hulk Hogan haters, y'all nothing but y'all Hulk Hogan haters are provocateurs. Give us something else more than he a liar. Tell us why he lying.
I'll tell you why he's lying. Back in the day, and please do not.
I don't have anything to do it now. Don't give it to us now. Proactively give it to us. Proactively give it to us.
Hey, Ray, let Ricky wrap up his last point. We got 5 minutes, and we're gonna talk about our top 1 and 2 for men and women.
I'll tell you why he lied. Because back in the day, homie lied off of his ass a lot and almost got away with it every time. The first time he did not get away with it was when he lied and said when the Undertaker hit him with the Tombstone Piledriver, it broke his neck. Undertaker said it himself in the interview. He thought it was over. He thought they were going to fire his ass. And it wasn't until a few days later, because remember, that shit was not live back in the 80s. It wasn't until a few days later, oh shit, they look back at the tape. They finally got the tape. Hogan's head never even hit the fucking floor. So then he started capping, and then he got away with more lies because there was no such thing as technology, Wikipedia, Google to actually show facts to it. And this old dumbass still thinks he can get away with it like he did back in the day. Let's keep it a buck. That's why.
Hold on.
That's the answer. Can I say one last thing this is about the part where you flip it because you don't like the answer, even though it's literally the right answer.
I'm not flipping anything. I'm literally acknowledging y'all bias, bro, because y'all are not as unbiased as y'all think y'all is. And I'm about to acknowledge why y'all clearly biased and y'all want to have this air that you're not, but you clearly are if you know what bias means.
Okay, so then you're biased because you're a fan.
Wait. You guys are clearly biased. Y'all not about to tell me that you're not. You're biased and you're lying about you're not being biased. So Hulk Hogan is a worker. When he lies on, he literally worked Undertaker. He lied. Yes, he did lie. He worked you because he wanted to keep this fucking idiot. He worked you. So yes, he did lie. So who cares? Stop being biased.
So then you stop being biased and stop defending him because you sound like the biggest Hulk Hogan supporter.
I'm not defending him. Y'all want me to hate this nigga, and I'm not going to.
You is defending him. Don't say you're not defending him. I mean, you
want me to hate him.
Talking about Hogan defending that man. Don't say you're not.
Y'all want Hulk Hogan.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
Y'all want us to hate
love
Hulk
Hogan way
Hogan.
too much,
Nobody's
bro.
about to hate nobody. You hate Hulk Hogan on your own. Nobody's going to do that, but
And you love Hulk Hogan on your own, which is why you defending him all the time.
I
Like,
know
don't
Hogan. I don't
notice
love
every
Hulk
time you
Hogan.
bring up
That's
Hogan,
the crazy
you
thing,
always,
though.
I mean, you never like
y'all
you can't.
have no nuance to y'all. Y'all don't have no layers. I can say
And
all
when
this
you
and not like
can
Hulk
go,
Hogan one
good
bit.
shit,
I have
correct.
no layers to y'all. I can say
Every time we
everything
talk
I'm
about
saying.
Hogan,
I
you will
can
never
literally say
ever let us
everything I'm
call
saying
out
and
his
not like Hulk
bullshit. That's
Hogan one
funny
bit.
to me.
I
All
can
right,
say
y'all. Let's
everything
wrap
I'm
this
saying
Hulk.
and not like him
Wrap
one
this
bit.
Hulk Hogan shit up, man. I'm smoking this Hulk Hogan pack. All right, y'all. What the fuck was I about to say? Favorite number one all time man and woman. I got Shawn Michaels and Bianca Belair. Me personally.
Favorite as in
Number
like our
one,
personal favorite, or favorite as in we think who's the best,
The best.
or who we think is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, men, Kurt Angle, obviously, and women, Trish Stratus. It's
that's
simple to me,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about
I mean,
to damn. I was about to say. I was gonna say Rock and Trish. I was gonna say Rock and Trish.
yeah, the reason I think I said it, I said this a plenty of times. The reason why I think Kurt's not my favorite wrestler. He's not even. I don't even think he's in my top 5. But I think he's the greatest wrestler of all time due to the fact that homie is his even himself, his character and everything, and his real life has aged with wrestling, if that makes sense. Like there's certain wrestlers you look, their stuff they did back then does not age good now. And that's not necessarily like a positive thing or negative. It's like, yo, that it just worked for the 80s. Kurt Angle, he was an Olympic gold medal wrestler. That's aged beautifully. They looking for people like that on a daily basis now. Homie knows how to do promo. Homie knows how to wrestle. Homie knows how to make people laugh and cry and be happy. No other wrestler, like I think Kurt Angle is the well-rounded pro wrestler of all time. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, and with Trish Stratus, it's the same thing. She's this pretty, sexy, hot piece of ass, but she knew how to wrestle. Well, she learned how to wrestle. She became the greatest and ended up um um putting women's wrestling on the map at a time where it was hard to do that, unless you were a sex symbol. So that's why I got to put her up there too. Again, they're not my favorites. They're not in my top 5, but I think they're the greatest because like the resume speaks for itself, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kurt Angle definitely. He transcends eras for sure. Like promos, like he is being all around like the greatest. Like for real.
Yeah, like the closest person to him, and he's in the number 2 spot, is Booker T. Because Booker T's the other wrestler that can actually wrestle, can work a character, and can do a promo. Besides that, name me another wrestler that can do it all. Like for example, and Shawn Michaels. But you look at someone like Bret Hart, the greatest in-ring competitor, technician style at least. But was his promos iconic? Nah. But you look at Kurt Angle, everything he did was iconic, bro. Even his entrance was iconic, bro. So I gotta put Kurt Angle for number 1, man. Like, and again, he's not my favorite.
People don't even realize his whole storyline to becoming bald headed was a mid card storyline between him and Edge, bro. That 2002 rivalry between Edge and I didn't witness it real time, but I did rewatch the rivalry because I have the Edge DVD as a kid. Like that rivalry of 2002, that's probably you could put Edge and Kurt Angle as probably rivalry of the year in WWE, like at least on the mid card, at least, like because that was the shit. Like that transitioned that very storyline, that mid card storyline of him becoming bald headed, transitioned to him having another world title run. That's how good he was.
He ended up having like
cut his hair and got another world title run.
Yeah, he got like 2 or 3 of those shit after he cut his hair. Because remember, he had the undisputed title, and then his last title was the world heavyweight title. And I think it was right after he lost to Rey Mysterio at Mania, and that triple threat with Randy, where shit started to go down. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to TNA. Fuck this shit," because it was popping them pills.
Now the only Go ahead, guy. I think we about to wrap.
No. You got it.
my opinion, though, the only thing that prevent Kurt from being the greatest is because half his career, a lot of people didn't see it. Now, I mean, I acknowledge that he more of a TNA great than he is WWE, but nah, like if he had like 10 years in the game, he only had like 6 years in the game, man. Like you gotta like Hogan didn't have. I don't even think Hogan had a 10-year, but at the same time, I don't think even Hogan had 10 years in WWE. So you can say
No.
you can if you really wanted to, you can say Kurt is the greatest. He's the greatest.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know what's crazy too, and not to cut you off, but the thing about Kurt is his WWE run, the first one, it was shorter than his only TNA run. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
And that's because in WWE he did so many iconic things. And in TNA he did iconic things, but at the time people didn't appreciate it because it was like TNA. Like keep in mind, these guys, this was at an era where if it wasn't WWE, no one gave it a fuck. Sort of how like we can compare it to like LeBron James. No one cared about the Cavaliers until he came back. They said, "Oh, he left Cavalier. He's Miami now." He left Miami, went back to the Cavs. All of a sudden, all of his fans are Cavs fans. All of a sudden, then he left Cavs again. All of a sudden, all his fans are Laker fans. Like you feel me? So
Facts.
it's like that. So because Kurt wasn't in the big league, as they would say, homie was in TNA killing it. So much so that 10 years later, almost 20 years later, people are making videos about that run because that's how iconic it was.
Really, if you really wanted to call Kurt Angle like the GOAT, like he got a case. Like he been arguably the most well-rounded in both top companies. Like post WCW, Kurt Angle been the top guy on 2 top American wrestling companies. That's what you can say that.
That's true. Because here's the thing. In WWE, his rookie year, he won the IC title and the European title at the same time.
Yeah, Grand Slam.
Yeah, and then he ended up becoming world title. I believe
Kurt Angle is a Grand Slam. He been a tag champ too. Kurt Angle a Grand Slam champion.
I think so, yeah. And then when he went to TNA, my man won the TNA world title, the NWA world title, the X Division title, the tag titles by himself, which is crazy to this day. The IWGP title from New Japan. Like homie won every title.
Even Ric Flair got respect for the collegiate dudes because his son Reed was. He respect Brock Lesnar. He would probably say Kurt Angle was better than him. Oh God, objectively.
Probably.
Ric Flair,
hey man. Great stream, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. 2 hours, 35 minutes in. Appreciate y'all guys for coming through, man. Ricky got more of the series planned with the promo. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Ricky the Shadow. Rage Man Reds dropping content hella consistently. Y'all make sure y'all check out the WWE 2K25 showcase mode, man. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my guys, man. We about to get up out of here. I'm about to go watch some TV and chill.
Till next time.
All right, y'all.